Folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and think of all you can do. You can plant a garden, fix your car, build a house.
Why do I have the crummiest headset?
Because you were the last one here.
What do you mean? What's the matter?
Well, okay. First of all, I don't have you don't have a wind block either.
Oh, those are the mic condom? Mic muff?
Look at the headset. Look.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at mine.
Pat. Now listen, Pat. You can find sympathy
Wait a
in the
minute.
dictionaries between so what.
No. I know this smell.
It's JMV's.
Big John Gillis.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Big John
It goes
Gillis.
that far back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can tell, Big John.
Yeah.
I
God
saw
rest his
Sherry
soul.
the other day.
Did you? How's she doing?
She's doing good. Doing good.
Good.
Still gardening.
Still Broad Bush?
I think so, yeah. Over in right by the park.
Sure. Oh,
Miss
I miss
Big
him.
John, yeah.
Miss him.
Good people.
Hey, it's the Home and Garden Show.
Yes,
Here
it
we are.
is. And we're at a very special place today. Very, very special place.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're pretty close to Big John's house.
It's called the Manor on Meridian.
Really?
Uh-huh. The Manor on Meridian.
I have been in this house as a kid. Did you know
Really?
that? It used to be owned by John Hart.
Kidnapped?
John and Mary Hart. John Hart, J.C. Hart.
Mary
is his-
Hart.
Young John. But John and Mary bought this house, and I was with Mom and Dad, and we were here. And as soon as I walked in, I remember that. Of course, it looked
That's
a
what
heck of a
you
lot
think.
different.
I think John and Snuffy had a little business disagreement.
Oh, no.
And
he was dropping me
They
off.
left you there as collateral.
John Hart Sr. was a gentleman of the highest order. His son is the same way. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is a house that John Jr. grew up in. John's got a million rentals
But I
all
think
over
you
the
say
Midwest
that.
now.
I think you say that every year when we come to the decorator show.
No, well,
you know, I camped on the
I played
roof.
ball here.
I did go downstairs
that.
and saw the plumbing, and it's all been
Of
remodeled.
course, he checks the plumbing out.
Checks
You
the plumbing?
betcha,
Always.
and the heating.
He's pretty.
Used to be a
Pretty
boiler.
regular.
Used to be a boiler. Now it's a natural gas. So there you go.
It's a beautiful place.
5141 North Meridian.
And this is the 76th
Actually,
decorator show house.
65th. You were close.
Was that close?
You're actually
65.
65th.
It's
Oh,
right,
that
it's
is
right in
close.
front of you, Patty.
It's literally the first two words on your cheat sheet.
Oh, that is pretty
Thank you,
close.
Allison.
But-
if I point it out, I'm being picky.
But
You're just being
Price is
instructed.
Right rules, so I lose.
Yeah.
So the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens, supporting Eskenazi. Eskenazi? Is that close?
Eskenazi.
Eskenazi? That's
Yeah.
pretty close for
It's
me.
a different thing this year. It is not necessarily the mental health. This is for the Gregory S. Farabach Center, which helps employment for college students with physical
I can't
disabilities.
believe they named something after Farabach.
You know him?
My lawyer.
He's your lawyer.
Oh, is it your lawyer? Really?
He's a
I saw
good
Greg
guy.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's
So many coincidences here.
Yeah.
For
So
those of
many.
you who don't know, Greg is in a wheelchair, but he is a fine, fine lawyer. And so the whole idea of this is to help employment for college students who have those physical disabilities, so they can go out and find
I'm
whatever.
start calling
type of
you
job-
Pat.
Thank you, Pat. I missed you last week.
But it also does still support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center as
Yeah,
well.
there's a percentage in there somewhere.
So,
of
yeah,
doing
a
that.
lot of good causes here.
So, if you
And
wanna-
they have lots of really cool events coming up. They've got yoga.
Yeah, I saw
They've got,
that.
I mean, they have some really
Here?
fun things. Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
have
it's
a
also on your
Twilight
cheat
tour.
sheet.
Oh.
They've got listen. They're playing mahjong on the manor or at the manor,
That's upstairs.
and that's April 29th. And I'm telling you, mahjong is really becoming more and more popular every day.
what is that? Is that a card
It's a
game?
game, an old
It's a
game.
memory matching game. You would know it as concentration, Pat.
It's tiles. It's, I mean, even the young, it used to be kind of like, okay, that's an old person game. But there are a lot of young women that are playing this game. They're getting together once
You
a
know
week and they're
what?
playing mahjong.
I am telling you, this. What generation are we on? Who are the youngins? Generation Z,
I
Gen
don't really
Z.
know.
Gen Z. They are breaking the record books on all the stuff that they are kind of bringing back. Going to movie theaters.
Oh, yeah.
They're not drinking as much.
That's
as
right.
Past. So, and
It's
now
really
they're
right.
playing board games.
And they're playing mahjong. Wouldn't you like to at least know what it is or how to play
I
it?
would like to know.
I would.
It's
Yeah.
upstairs in one of the bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
So they have a
Oh, they're
complete.
playing it in the bedroom.
Oh.
Well,
Is it a bedroom game?
You know, I remember a good game of
Depends on
strip
what the-
poker.
It's what
I was going to say,
it's-
depends on what the pictures are. Yeah.
I got a wine bottle in the truck, Terry.
Maybe this is why everybody's playing the game.
By the way, this home is delightful. We got here early enough. We got a chance to walk through it. Every room is a different decorator, and
Oh.
20. They have 20 different decorators.
20 different ones. Did you see the entryway, Terry?
I just thought even just walking up to it, and the trees are magnificent.
It is a
that's
high-
the first thing that I noticed are
A high
trees.
gloss black ceiling.
Trees?
I've never seen anything like it.
Maybe is that where they play the mahjong?
No, that's the entryway.
Huh.
But every room has a different flavor, and it's just fun. Just fun.
Well, they've always done that. I mean,
What's it
every
is
decorator
this-
show house, each designer gets a room, and so everything is a little bit different. There's never necessarily a theme, and that's what makes these decorator show houses
You
so
remember
special.
remember the gals from Nested Spaces? They are the ones
Yeah.
at stage houses. They got a closet.
I was
And
gonna say, I thought they got
I
a
saw the
closet or
closet.
something.
What you can do with a closet is amazing. I can't do stuff like that.
They take it very seriously.
They do.
Now, again,
Yeah.
I apologize for not knowing where I am and what I'm doing, but I've been very busy. It's spring in the Garden Center business.
You are
so-
2 blocks from your store at 49th and Penn.
Yeah, I know. Is this the first day? Is this the first
This is,
weekend?
I think yesterday. I think it opened yesterday.
Opened
maybe?
yesterday. I didn't know if it was the middle,
Yeah,
I-
it opened yesterday and it runs till May 10th.
Okay. All right. I like to
Thursday.
be here at the beginning.
It's fun to be here at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hour number 2, we're going to knock on the neighbors' doors.
Oh,
Nice.
that's fun. Are we
Just
going to sell
meet,
something?
Meet the neighbors. We're just going to meet the neighbors.
Okay. I
So,
love meeting the neighbors.
Yeah.
And they love meeting, I think they're going to love meeting you.
oh, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
think
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we should each get a door and a neighbor and see who answers the door first.
First.
Or if anyone actually answers a door.
Or
I'm going to look lost.
maybe Gen Z would like to bring back Ding Dong Ditch.
Oh.
What do you say we just pound on
I
the
don't
door
know.
and run like hell?
You know what they are playing right now? And it's the Assassin's game.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, the
that's a
senior.
good way to
And
get
I'm
shot.
telling you, I'm not sure. And I said this the other day on the radio. I said, you know what? I don't mean to be the old person, but it seems like squirt guns and hiding in bushes and
Yeah.
targeting people and for prize money or prizes or whatever it is. But I mean, it sounds super fun, really. But I just feel like something's about to happen.
Somebody I saw that on the national. Somebody put out an alert about warning that this is a game that has become more and more widely played by graduating seniors, and so kind of warning both the kids and their families and other people that this is right
Yeah.
now going on, and be careful. It's like,
Yeah.
so
I mean, this is a squirt gun game, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so I hope that they're neon pink and neon green like when I
Right.
was a kid, because I don't know what squirt guns look like today. I don't even know where you buy
Well,
a
they can
squirt
look
gun.
like the only thing it'll have on it, I think, is an orange tip, right?
Yeah.
That signifies that it is a toy.
A toy.
But other than that, it looks like an AK-47.
Did you do this? Did you play this game
Assassin
Uh-huh.
with like,
when you were a
we-
senior?
well, we certainly played water guns, but they they were lime green, and
Yeah.
and you know what? When we played Army, you know what we used?
Sometimes we use sticks.
We used-
did.
That's what
No.
I was thinking.
We used
we-
caulking guns.
We really.
Oh,
did.
that's a good
Empty
one.
caulking guns, because you could pull the thing back and
Yeah.
it was like a machine gun.
That's a good idea.
yeah.
And then, were you just shooting caulk everywhere, or were they?
No,
empty?
there's no tube in it. They
There's
were
no
empty.
tube.
So what a
Terry.
waste.
I'm gonna hit you with some white latex, baby. Don't worry,
How scary is that?
it'll dry in 4 to 6 hours,
It will not get out of your clothes.
and it'll remain flexible and will not chip.
And it is waterproof. Oh, boy.
Okay. Well, anyway, I know marshmallow guns are kind of fun for the kids now, so maybe marshmallow
Those are
guns
sort of
would
like
be
a
good.
Nerf gun.
Yeah, or
derivative,
potato
you know.
guns.
Yeah.
They can be dangerous, though. The
Stay-
potato
Those sound
guns. Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, Stasiak was big into the marshmallow thing.
He was.
I think
he was.
Was he making them or something?
He could make them.
Yeah.
He could just shoot him into his mouth. He liked the marshmallows.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was just thinking about that because I heard it kind of not really necessarily started in this particular area. I heard that it was the Catholic schools that started it, actually. When I was
Really?
doing
Oh, boy.
my work on it and researching it,
Well,
On
yeah,
the assassin game?
the assassin game kind of started then in that in that community,
Over
but then
that-
now everybody's
I'm
doing
sure that
it.
has
Over
something
there,
to do with
Our Lady of
confession.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Hey, how about the weather, guys?
It
I
was
was
tough
driving in it
last
yesterday,
night.
and that was
You
the first
were?
time I got scared. I really did, because sirens are going off. Seems to me
I
like it just
know.
kind of popped up out of nowhere.
It-
I didn't
it
hear that was
did.
coming.
You know what? And we were packed, and people don't realize that when they're in our restaurant, and they're in a greenhouse, right? Not exactly the safest structure.
Right.
So we ended up having to get everyone out of the garden center and then
Oh,
out of
wow.
our. So we have about 15,000 square foot and into the main store, including Janet and former Governor Holcomb were there.
Oh, were they there?
Yeah. And we had to put them.
Of
Was
course.
security with them or security?
No.
Okay.
They're on their own now. But the crazy thing, we're expecting this wind because wind just is such a drag in the garden center because all the trees blow over, everything blows over. Not one tree. We did not get,
Oh, wow. You got
any
really
wind.
lucky.
which was really weird because just 30 blocks, 40 blocks south of here,
Oh, yeah.
Downtown
the
was
video.
Oh, it was
Park.
horrible.
seen the video, but nothing.
IU campus? Yeah. It downtown took a hit.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain, which was great, but never wind,
strong wind.
that blew over even one tree.
Wow. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are still cleaning up today.
And I looked at the ex-governor's hair. Perfect. Did not blow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe when Pat's on the mic.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
anyway, I'm glad we got through that. Supposed to be some more severe weather coming in maybe Monday night.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
Monday.
that. And you know what? It's a little like Camelot because it's at night.
And I know it.
That's how we
It is
want
at
it.
night.
In
No,
the
wait a
garden
minute.
center business.
Why do you say that it's at night? It only rains in the evening?
Yeah, in that.
The storm is coming through at night,
Okay.
Yeah.
about
But
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Was that Camelot? Or maybe, what am I thinking
Camelot. I don't know. Are
of?
you thinking about,
it was
is
a
that a
thing
Kennedy?
where everything's so perfect that it rains
That's Camelot,
at night. Is it?
right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. No, I don't
Wasn't
know.
that the Kennedys? Didn't the Kennedys
might
have
have
a
been.
place called Camelot?
Might have been Fiddler on the Roof. I don't know. If I were a rich man.
Anyway.
Da, 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 da. Da-da-da.
You're in retail. Oh, look at the time.
So, what do you think of? Has the term metrosexual gone out? I was thinking about that yesterday. You know how metrosexual? It's kind of the guy. I think it's gone. I think they got rid of it the same way they
What's
got
that
rid
mean?
of homeless. Because the homeless now are the unhoused. I'm not sure it's made.
Oh, you're
any-
saying so? The word is
I
gone. The
think
words
they,
are gone.
There must be a committee, and I know that metrosexual was a word that was used quite.
What's making you think of this?
Have you ever been
We
in
were
my
just
brain?
talking about Camelot.
I know, but then I was thinking about the master bedroom here, which
Right.
can't be the master bedroom anymore.
Sure.
No.
Oh, no.
Then
Primary.
on the news, I was hearing about the unhoused,
Ah,
and because they used to be
Okay.
homeless, and again,
Right.
I'm not sure changing the name does anything for the person without a house.
Probably not. I mean, I don't know that, but I
Yeah.
would think that's the least of their
Hey,
worries.
Yeah.
before the thought,
Jim, aren't you glad we're not homeless anymore?
Hey,
We're just unhoused, damn it.
before we get to the thought police, we might want to break.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's right. Everything's right in front of
Dude,
you,
I'm
Pat.
so tired.
Oh my gosh, I understand.
April.
It was
May.
bingo night for Salvation Army. Big night. They send their love.
Oh
Big night.
wow.
Bingo night?
Purse bingo. Oh,
Oh, that's a big one.
Good
purse bingos
time?
are so fun.
Wait, is it tonight? Or
It was last night.
Last night. Good crowd?
Good crowd, super fun. Anyway, they send their love.
Oh.
Yeah.
So nice. Were
Yep.
you MCing?
Oh, it was bingo caller.
Oh. Did people
Oh.
yell at you?
Not this time.
Really?
No.
What kind of machine do you have?
This was the one where you actually have the cage. Then you roll the
That's
balls.
the best part.
Yes.
I
You know what? I hate it was CYO bingo. They went to like just an electronic computer and just,
Yeah,
and just
A
screen.
randomized.
right.
Boo.
The machine that
Boo.
sucks up the ball.
Yeah, you want
give you
that.
the next
want
ball.
that ball rolling out,
I know,
and then
it's
you got to
kinda
watch
fun.
watch the ladies in the front row because you want to get to a point where people are yelling, "You're going too fast," and then
Yeah.
someone else yells, "You're
That's
going
it.
too slow."
You got it.
Then you know.
Yep. You know
You're
you got
there.
it. You know
Sweet
you've done
spot.
it.
Oh yeah.
We should form a company.
Yes. Bingo callers.
Bingo callers.
Yeah.
Bingo callers are us.
Yes. Good idea. Let's do that.
And you can hire us. And honestly, we don't even know how much to charge yet, but
We won't charge.
and we'll put it all to charity.
Yeah. 239-9393. Are we taking call? Oh, we have a call screen.
We can
There it
take a
is. Look at
couple
that.
calls.
All right. We're coming right back. We are here. Denny, tell everybody where we are. Lock it out.
5141 North Meridian. It's the Decorator Show House, a manor on Meridian.
No energy.
65th annual thing.
Very
So
monotone.
critical. Right here on 93 WIBC.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Today we are at a very, very special place that does very, very special things, and that is the 65th annual Decorator. I'm sorry. Start that over. 65th annual St. Margaret's. Let me start that over. The 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens that supports Eskenazi Health. Tickets are just $35. Kids are $15 online, showhouseindy.org, or you can pay $40 at the door, and that is exactly what we recommend.
Because it's another $5, but
it's
you
another
get
$5 to St. Margaret's Guild.
That's exactly right. And this year the proceeds are going to the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's support for the Gregory S. Farabach Center, which helps employment for college students with physical disabilities. What a great cause.
Farabach. We are neighbors too.
He is a smart guy.
And you want to know how how society now, what a person with disabilities in a wheelchair, when we went to Chittard High School, and Greg was a couple years older, and it was 3 floors. Well, there's no elevator. It's actually 4 floors, a cafeteria. And so someone would just push him to the stairwell, and then whoever came by, we would just grab, one guy would be on the handles, one guy on each wheel, and we just carried them up. And when I think about that today and how outrageous that is, but that's just kind of, that's how it was. But it's like mind numbing.
And that really wasn't all that long ago.
We're young. That would have been the 1970s.
Yeah, still really to think that there hadn't been something changed by the 70s.
Right.
Because that didn't just come along
and
when
it just
they needed
seemed completely normal.
Yeah.
Somebody would push Greg, wherever he was going, up, down to the cafeteria, and 3 guys would just carry him up and down.
That's so cool. People were there ready to help him.
Cool, and yeah.
Well, anyway,
you're right,
if you're a college student with a physical disability, this is the event that's going to help up a ton. And the proceeds, most of the proceeds from this are going to that. Still, some are going to mental health. Pat.
Yes.
They're trying to get that drive-through window for you. And,
make mental health my plan for the state.
But Allison brought up all the fun stuff that they're doing here. Thursday evenings is the VIP Twilight Tour, so you get a little docent to guide you through it. Fridays, they've got the Passport to Wine. Allison, I think that's your event.
May 1st will be the last one. They just got one more left.
Right,
May 1st.
guided tasting tour. On Saturday, May 2nd, a mindful morning. With
yoga.
Yoga. And then the May 5th, Pat, this is yours. The Art of Charcuterie class. You could use some instruction.
Yeah, we actually have our charcuterie class at the store every once in a while.
There, Pat.
I know.
Charcuterie. That's a new word.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, put on your seatbelt.
Showhouseindy.org, by the way, if you'd like to know about more of these events that are taking place throughout the month.
Exactly. All right, put on your seatbelts. I'm going to change the subject just for a second.
Okay, Denny.
Indianapolis
Denny
has
Paul.
been chosen for the Canine Olympics this year. Our folks at Ultimate Canine are part of this process, but 40 dogs, 40 participants, which is a team of a handler and a dog. They're all going to be in the Zionsville area. Get this, the obstacle course is on my farm. I am so fired
Denny
up.
Paul.
I know they're going to go across the pond. I mean, you talk about, but there's lots of teams. They're going to do detection, patrol, and tracking. And tracking is the most fun because they can track on hard surfaces or in vegetation. But that's this year. It's going to be in August. I'll give you more information later. But
I heard one of the things, and it's a nighttime because it's all multiple days and different times, is that they're actually letting the dogs through downtown Indianapolis at about 2 a.m.
And then I believe they're going to be. Then they've got a poker game, don't they?
They do. That's
They're
right.
playing poker.
They're going to play poker.
At Military Park.
Yep, Military Park, and then they're headed to St. Elmo's.
Do you remember those paintings where the dogs are all playing
Yeah.
poker? This is where it happens.
Everybody had one.
Anyway, in August, if you want to know more, go to ultimatecanintraining.com. They're still looking for participants. Last year's winner was from Central Indiana. And that was up at Von Lick, up north. But this year, the canine
Do we know the
Olympics
dog's name?
I don't remember.
See, we remember a human Olympian's names, but we don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to change that.
Yeah, you're going to change it. And if you'd like more
We're gonna
information,
know their names.
drop me an email, denny@wibc.com. I'll get you all the information. If you are a police force and you've got a canine officer and his dog, denny@wibc.com. I'll get you in touch with these folks.
Or her dog.
Or her.
Well, that's great.
exactly right. We got the state police ladies.
Those dogs are a little. I know they're to their, but
They are
they're kind of scary.
high energy. Oh my gosh.
They are, but I saw this. This has just been a couple days, or no, about a week ago, I think. I think I told Allison, New York Street. I'm coming up New York Street, and I see this German Shepherd, and he's got a little white Chihuahua behind him. And he wants to cross the street.
Is he
and
by
so
himself?
The Germans, no, they're together. And
Okay.
the German Shepherd crosses, stops about halfway, looks behind him, and doesn't move until the Chihuahua comes and catches
You're
up with
kidding
him.
me.
Oh my gosh.
And then the little Chihuahua walks behind him, and then off they go, crossing
Everybody
the street.
needs a big brother.
Why
Terry.
weren't
So-
they on a leash?
I'm saying if that's your dog, I don't want to do your street, please. They're beautiful creatures, but somebody's not going to pay attention, and they're going to get hurt.
So they're just out.
They were out for a walk, but the German Shepherd was walking over and taking care of the little white Chihuahua.
I love that.
You know, that's different too. When we grew up, there was dogs everywhere just running around.
Yeah.
You don't see
I
that
bet
anymore.
a lot of them. No,
Oh.
they're all dead.
When I went to
They were hurt. They were killed in crashes.
I mean, we were always running from dogs.
yeah,
You know, running up trees in our
Oh,
childhood.
where do you
Really?
think?
Yeah,
Junkyard dogs, man.
I
They'll come
remember
at
dogs
you.
chasing me up
Really?
trees.
I can't imagine
Back
you
we
to
climbed.
always
Wait a
had a
minute.
dog.
It was
Sullivan,
just-
have you ever climbed a tree in your life?
Well, yes, I did.
I used to love
you
to
know,
climb
I wasn't
trees.
born at 65.
Apple trees are the best trees to climb. We used to
Yeah.
climb apple
Yeah.
trees. Good, sturdy, strong.
Good branching
Yeah.
habit.
But yeah, you had dogs chasing you.
You
often.
never had any
no,
dogs?
More than was
Did you ever
never.
get
No.
bit by a dog?
No.
I got bit on Park Avenue.
I got.
well, did you deserve it?
I got
Probably.
bit by a dog. When you're a paper boy, you know where the bad dogs are. And a guy literally invited me into his house. His bull terrier grabs me by the ankle and he's biting me. And the guy says, "How much?" His name was Ralph Rom. And I said, "Mr. Rom, can you get the dog off my leg? How much do I owe you?" It was like he was selling.
Oh, you were collecting.
I was collecting my 40 cents a week.
I
and
thought he was luring a young boy into his apartment.
I was worried for a second.
No. He was using that dog as intimidation. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Pat, we can't talk about that stuff anymore.
Jeez.
No.
Okay. So have you done any planting yet? People are going
No.
crazy at the garden
I
centers.
know. No, I haven't, and I still have those seed bombs I want to plant, but I just still was a little wary of doing it.
I think you're right.
I just wanted to wait, to like next weekend. It's going to be getting into the low 60s. I mean, we've still got some cooler temperatures. And
Terry, the farmers have planted down in Decatur County. Our good friend who farms down there, who happens to own Sundown Gardens, Brian Kirchner, he was telling me he's got 250 acres yet to plant and 700 acres, and he's the only one in the county who hasn't planted everything. So somebody's taking a risk
Yeah.
before Mother's Day. But
well, I've heard early planting. You know, they've gotten at it, but I just still am a little wary. You can see. Let's see which ones are the ones that are dead already. The tulips are just barely hanging on now.
But we got a great
And
show out of them.
see the daffodils?
Beautiful.
They're
The
beautiful.
daffodils,
See the daffodils behind us?
they're look like this, where they're just little heads are, hanging and sad. And
Burned off.
There was
Barely
a
there.
year in recent memory that it started early and no one got, and it was the year we had the Super Bowl.
oh wow,
Oh,
when
my
it was
gosh.
like 60s in
Oh,
February.
Yes.
wow, yeah.
That was magical.
Yeah.
And it went all the way through, and we were selling, I mean,
Yeah.
petunias in early March.
Well,
It was-
since you
it was
asked,
crazy.
we've only got our pansies out. Jane had her birthday last week, and Bobby, her brother, brought over some pansies, so we planted pansies. But that's the only thing I've got guts enough to plant right now.
Well, I think for gardeners, what I always like I was texting with Wilkes because he was sending me some info on frost.
Wilkes is a Viking.
And he put hashtag wait plant after Mother's Day, and I sent him back hashtag plant right after St. Patrick's Day. A little difference between the retailer, but what people like to garden.
They do.
So sometimes when you have that compressed time, if you wait till Mother's Day, and then so let's say it's the 10th, and then it's like that 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden you're into June, and supplies start to run out, and you have to rush. Well, people really enjoy gardening.
They really still do.
So I think that if you start off with things that you can move inside, because now most of what people are doing, it doesn't seem like people plant into the ground that often anymore, like actually putting seeds. Or I remember people taking flats of, impatiens, 10 flats, and put them around the tree. That just doesn't seem, it still happens.
Yeah.
But more and more, it's all container gardening. And so if your container are, you can manage them, you can plant those first and then move them
Why
in
is
if you
that?
need to.
Because I'm seeing that also. We've got, we still have some space in our neighborhood where people could put their beautiful gardens.
Right.
But I'm seeing more built wooden, they look like,
raised gardens.
Raised gardens.
Yep.
And they're putting them there. How come? Is that easier?
It's easier on your back.
Yeah, I think it's easier.
Most people don't
it's
want to
easier
get
on your
down.
back.
You can
And-
get a little scooter.
And also the to make if you're doing planting in the ground, you have to amend that soil, because our hard clay soil is not going to be great to put
That makes sense to
small
me.
plants in there, because of the clay. It would literally just. Oh, do we have to break?
Yeah.
Holy
Our
hell.
guest is coming up.
Hey,
Manny's,
do you have,
Manny's here.
Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean there's no in the weeds?
Oh, I got in the weeds if we have time. But
Oh.
it'll just be filler, man.
We will make it time
We
for
got to
it.
do it because we got
It's
to
on
do it
theme,
because of the
too.
sponsor.
It's got a theme. We're going to be talking about show homes
Is it
today.
unsponsored?
No, not sponsored yet.
Why don't we break and
It
then we'll
could
get
be
to
sponsored.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming up next,
So,
Manny
wait a minute.
Navarrete,
Let me
Priority
just-
Painting and Finishes.
But before we leave, so to finish, gardening, your pottery first, and then you can move into the heavier stuff. So because people want to extend that season, because it is, it's enjoyable for folks.
Well, and to be honest, we got a little tricked. What was it, last week when we had such nice summer weather? So I think everyone was had cabin fever and they wanted to go.
They did.
And the next day it was 45 degrees.
We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Pat Sullivan, Denny Smith, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons. Cam is here as our field engineer. I think we are, promotions.
Hey, speaking of field
Is
engineers.
that Jimmy over there?
Did you know what we did with it?
Hold on just a second.
Sure.
What is it? You know his name?
It's Brandon.
It's Brandon. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon's a new kid. Anyway, in order to get this set up today, we had to turn off the power to the bathrooms. Now, we figured out how to get the power back onto the
That's
bathrooms.
great.
But Brandon is a field engineer of the highest order, and we had to trim down some things, but we got it in there. And now
Where
we're
Denny
doing
is
a
talking
broadcast.
about is the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. That opened yesterday. It is on Meridian Street, 5141. We really should talk about is parking just in the neighborhood?
Just in the neighborhood, and there's plenty of parking, mostly on the east-west streets.
Yeah. So I parked on Penn, right at 52nd Penn, as an easy walk.
A couple blocks
Picked up
away.
Allison along the way. This is a 1930s Tudor-style home, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 half-bath plus outdoor spaces. It's a very, very cool house.
Are you ready for this? This was the first spec home in Indianapolis. Nobody did spec homes. Everybody did homes for people who were moving in, but this one was
Doesn't
built
really
as a
look
spec.
like a Ryan home.
Hey, I tell you what, there is a man who is also known as Job. He's taken more abuse and has worked harder because he is the painter for 28 different decorators. It's Manny Navarrete. Manny, thanks for joining us again.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you bet. So you do the painting and the finishes.
I do, yes. The paintings, the finishings.
You
and
don't? Do you
whatever
make
else.
any decisions, or do you just paint?
Absolutely not. I am not. And I don't want to make the decisions, to be honest, so I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yep.
What type of paint? Do they pick the paint, or do you pick the paint, the brand?
So Sherwin-Williams is the sponsor,
Okay, got it.
and so that's the brand we pick. And then as far as what colors, what sheens, that is all up to the designers, the board, and again, I want no part of that.
Now,
Do you have any redos?
This year, you know what? This year, actually, we just had maybe a couple. Better than last year.
Better than last year.
Better, so we're improving.
Is the redos generally a color issue or a sheen issue?
It's none of those two. It's more of like now you see it. It's in the walls now. Like I want to make a little change to it.
Okay,
and
so more of a color.
So
thing.
did they sweet talk you, Manny? I really like your work, and really, it's just perfect. The workmanship and everything, but the big but.
You know, that's when they throw in the pretty girls, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. All right. So you're a family business. How many generations?
Well, I'm the second generation. My dad is the one that started this company 22 years ago.
22 years ago.
Local here in Avon, and I am actually a registered nurse that transitioned into this a few years ago.
So do you have a favorite room?
Wait a minute. Can we step back?
Yeah,
It's funny because in my headset it sounded like it said you're a registered nurse.
I am a registered nurse, so you heard correctly.
He does phlebotomy too, Pat.
He has a lot of
Got a
questions
little
for you.
lump here.
Well, let me go ahead. You got a spread? No.
Don't open that can of worms.
So were you in the hospital hospital nurse or?
Yes, the ER and ICU.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
God bless you.
I would not get to check you. So
Almost triage. Did you do triage or almost triage, or was somebody sending you stuff? Hey, Manny, this isn't yours.
So you get to do all of it.
You get
have
to
to
do
do all the jobs that are all around. But I like it. You know, you get a sick patient, get them in, and then go ahead and send them
Did
their
you
way.
burn out after how many years?
I was barely there for a year. So, and it's not that I was burned out or I was tired of it.
It's like everything else. Dad calls, family calls. You got to come home.
This was his master plan from the beginning because
Was it really?
I wanted nothing to do with painting. Went to college for physical therapy. Then I switched to nursing, and then when he was getting ready to retire, he's like, "Hey, it's here," and I was like, "Okay."
You've got a helper's heart and a son's heart.
Thank you so much.
All right. Do you have a favorite room up here?
I like Sally's room. So
Is that the little girl's room?
No. It's this little room right off of the living room. It's
Okay.
a green room,
okay.
wallpaper
Uh-huh.
that has like the cool design and
wave?
the ceiling. Yes, I like that little.
Cool.
little
I
room.
fell in love with the little girl's bedroom, which is right next to the little boy's bedroom. But I like the little girls just because of the flowers and the color and stuff.
They did a great job with that
They
room.
did. Well, that was
I liked
you.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We remember we painted
I know.
every single room.
Just take the compliments.
You know.
Manny, in your business, is your business heavy on commercial or residential?
No, we're heavy residential.
Heavy
repaints.
residential. So what do you see in painting as far as like let's start with sheens. I mean, it used to be, we painted walls flat, and then there was eggshell. Then there, what do you put on most commonly on a wall and on the trim?
Yeah. So trim has changed now. It used to be semi-gloss, but now everything is satin.
Satin.
And for the walls, it has changed as well. It used to be eggshell or satin. Now it's matte or flat.
Okay.
So painting has gotten pretty good. Where flat now it's washable. So
they've kind of gone back because
Exactly.
it was flat and then kind of went to the eggshell and now back to flat.
Absolutely, just like wallpaper, right?
Yeah.
It was in, and then it went out for a few years, and now.
Don't get him started on
Yeah,
wallpaper.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Dave Wilson, who used to work on our radio station,
Said it's the
you say it's the
devil's.
work of the devil.
The devil.
To be fair, I understand why he says that. The manufacturers weren't as good as they are now, as far as like if you put something up, it's horrible to remove.
Right.
Now it's gotten.
Did you
it's
put up the
okay.
vinyl on the stairs? It's got a big advertisement on it. Did you put that vinyl up on that stairway?
No. I don't know. I would love to know who put that
Yeah.
up, but because it looks cool.
It was pretty well done. Well, Manny Neverett, Priority Painting. How do people find you?
The easiest way is going to be Instagram.
I had
Priority
another
Indie.
question.
Oh.
I wasn't
He
quite.
thinks he
Cut him
owns the
off.
show.
I
That's all
wasn't
right.
quite done.
We'll do it twice.
Is it a
okay?
wallpaper?
With wallpaper. So before, when I was a kid, we wallpapered the whole thing. Is it now just accent walls that they're doing, or is it entire rooms?
So I've seen lots of accent walls, but now full rooms as well. So they're
No
both
way.
back. Oh yeah,
That is
and even
crazy.
ceilings. Can you believe that? Well, you can see it right here in the show.
Yeah.
Some of these rooms have ceiling wallpapers. So
All right, you gonna let him do his commercial now?
come on, I gotta make money too.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I just
this
ask
is
him
brought to you
questions.
by Sullivan Hardware. Okay, how do people find you?
Easiest way is going to be Instagram and it's at Priority Painting Indie.
Priority
You
Painting.
can see our work.
Andy.
and everything.
Thank you for the contribution. I know you do this.
My
You know,
pleasure.
you've got a helper's heart, and if you put up with all this, God bless you. That's all I can say. Manny Navarrete, Priority Painting and Finishes. You're the best, buddy. Thank you
so much.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're going to send them out with a high gloss finish.
That's
We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden and Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers. I have to say this first because the ink is. So we were having a trunk show at the Yellow House at our Keystone location, and it is Opara Wear Art on Your Back Rain Gear Sale.
That's a mouthful.
And today, between 11 and 1 or maybe 12 and 2,
And you're praying
I think
for
it starts
rain.
at 11.
there is wine and hors d'oeuvres
Wow.
while you check out the trunk show. So wear the art on your back, Opara, at the Yellow House. All right, going on at Sullivan's and Allisonville, of course. It is springtime, baby, and we have loaded up, whether it's perennials, court perennials, whether it's herbs, whether it's, the stores are amazing. So check it out. I really think we probably have the largest selection in the area.
And Yellow House trunk sale, it's 11 to 2 today.
11 to 2. Thank you very much for that important information. So we also have the tropicals are in. That was the big news. Tropicals came in, and I will tell you, I think it's the best looking tropicals because tropicals is not they kind of come from bad places, and they're beautiful. I mean, they're in full bloom, beautiful mandevillas. So all of that is going on. We have had the last week for the soil sale, 2 50-quart bags of Miracle Grow potting mix for just $20. Just $20. They're normally $17.99 each.
Wow.
Now, trust me, Scott's is financing this sale. I can tell you that. So it's a great deal. So stop by Sullivan Hardware and Garden, won't you? 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
Don't forget the good folks up in Cicero, Indiana.
Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers and SullivanHardware.com.
In the wall and think of all you.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Hour number 2 of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Today we are here at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. It is this year back on Meridian. Was it on Meridian last year?
I can't remember. 57th
so.
Street a couple
No?
years ago.
Yeah.
Meridian. You remember
We've been
when?
on Meridian for a while.
Remember when Bob and Tom played the Meridian Street song? Meridian Street.
I don't
is
remember.
calling me. Hey, no. No.
Is that real?
Yeah, it is.
The Meridian Street song.
Yeah.
This show home supports Eskenazi
You know, I've been
Health.
thinking of Bob
And this
Cavoy
year,
and
the proceeds are helping St. Margaret's Hospital Guild support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center and the Gregory S. Farabach Center. Friend of Pat helps
I can't
employment for
believe
college
Farabach
students.
got something named
Physical
after him.
disability.
Jeez,
Well, he
Farabach.
probably donated it. Come on. He's, all the money he's made off of you in those lawsuits. He is your defense attorney, right?
He is great.
If we could
Yeah, you're-
name something a building after Pat Sullivan, not the hardware store.
I think a portable
But
latrine
what
would be appropriate.
What could it be? The something building. Like you would donate what? You would donate to what? What's one of your favorite causes?
Pat's potties.
One of my favorite causes.
We need a building after you somewhere.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that for sure.
Detention center is
That's
in the
Pat's
works.
dream.
Yeah.
I know
Might as well
it
just
is.
put a statue of him in front, too.
I was looking at all the stuff that's been named after Trump, after President Trump since he came into office.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the list is it's
Oh
a
my
mile
gosh,
long.
you got-
Bridges and airports.
You got the Gulf. You got waterways.
I mean, the list is so long.
yeah.
The Manor on Meridian. This is not a political show. 5141 North
no.
Meridian Street, 1930 Tudor-style home, the first spec home in Indianapolis. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful home, and you've got until May 10th, right? 10th?
What year was it?
Yeah, May 10th.
May 10th.
What year?
1930.
1930. Yeah. Can you imagine
Right in the middle of the
neighbors?
Depression.
Can you imagine the neighbors going, nobody even owns that home. What
It's
the
got-
hell are they doing?
It took a year
They're
to
building.
find-
Wait a minute. You're building a house and nobody owns it.
It's always
We're
been
speculating.
owned by builder.
Oh, is that
building
what it's
owners.
about? Is that what SPEC stands for?
I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to sound dumb.
Speculating?
Speculative.
Yeah. So
Meaning
Spec home.
you
You're
build
building
it
it.
and maybe someone will come?
yeah.
Build it and someone will come.
Well,
Build a
how's
spec
that
home.
different than a neighborhood, really, that are going up? You're building them, and then they
Well,
come.
those are usually like they have the model home, and then
Oh, it's a
people
model
buy
home.
them, and then as they go up, they're bought.
I got you now.
This one wasn't bought. This was just they're building a house. You're doing what?
5141, $40 at the
No,
door.
who owns it?
$35
Nobody.
online. Pat, we're trying to sponsor it and get people here.
Whatever.
$40 at the door. We encourage you to do that because that's an extra $5 to the cause. But you can go online. $35 for adults, $15 for the kids, or I guess it would be. Maybe kids get in free, but juveniles.
No, kids $15, 12 and
$15.
under, 35 for adults, 40 at the door.
Thanks.
And then I did want to clarify the hours. So weekends they're open from 10 to 6.
Don't
So they're
ever
open
listen
now.
to Gary. Gary does
And
not
then-
know when this starts or stops.
Tuesday through Friday it's 11 to 7. So they're closed on Monday. So you can check out all that out on their website, showhouseindy.org.
Can you bring your own beer?
I don't think
Ooh,
so.
it says no
I says-
alcoholic
I don't think it
beverages
says
beyond
no
this point.
drinks.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
drinks.
Shoot.
So you may want to
Yeah.
do that at home first, maybe.
Somebody
Maybe
told
out in
us-
the car.
Maybe
You know what you
don't
do?
that.
Load the cooler up.
Yep, tailgate
Sit out in the
front
car.
of the
Tailgate on Penn.
tailgate
Tailgate
on
on
Meridian.
Penn.
Yeah,
Or Meridian.
or over on 52nd is
Yeah.
a good place to
They'll love it.
tailgate. Yep.
Yeah. This seems like a tailgate
And
neighborhood.
then just head on over.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get better than that.
I don't know why they keep inviting us back.
I don't either. But we keep coming back and we love it.
We do. We used to come out here on Sundays when you were doing.
We're working on it.
Yeah, they sell beer. I think that sign says
No alcohol beyond this point.
Beyond this point, but they do sell beer here. And
they sell
wine.
beer. They just don't
See
want
how
you to bring
easy
your
it is
own,
to
what we're
misunderstand you,
clarifying.
Pat?
There's a whole beautiful
I thought it
bar
was just me.
downstairs.
You know, it's funny
Ooh, I
because
love it.
we're sitting in the area where when you come out of the house, there's a Faith is over there. She's got the gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
There's food. There's beer and wine. There's
Cute clothes.
clothing
Oh my
and
gosh.
stuff.
Cute.
And all the people there are just staring at us like, what in the hell is wrong with that man?
That's Chip
the
Keller.
list
He
is
did
too
the bathroom.
long to
Right
mention.
I
here.
know.
It's Chip.
Yeah,
Black and white bathroom.
I know. I can't wait to go use
Come
it.
and get his autograph when
No,
you
you
come
can't
by.
use it. Do not use the facilities inside the house. There's a beautiful porta-john, probably one of the best porta-johns you've ever seen.
Too late. I've already been upstairs.
Oh, Lord. I can't tell you the number of times we as plumbers, we would do these show homes, and we put these tapes, we'd say, do not use and everything. And pretty soon somebody would be calling us say, you need to come over here.
I remember when we sold toilets in the plumbing department, some kid took a dump in one.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Smelled something. And
Oh,
it's like,
my
and it was just a
goodness.
little kid. They saw a toilet and they had to go to the bathroom. And
My gosh. And I thought I had life tough. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's awful.
we started putting them on a higher riser after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
So they had to climb the ladder.
Oh, man.
They'd go over to get a ladder.
Maybe a child's lock on the toilet seats.
Yeah.
That's so
Anyway, it's 5141 North Meridian. Come on out. It's best to park in the neighborhood. Pat was right. East-West Streets, 49th Street, 50, 54th. You can park on anything. Just walk. It's a beautiful day.
It absolutely is. It's going to be a gorgeous weekend. So, a great time to do it. And let's see, Beth and I used to come, I guess we would come Mother's Day week or something. I don't know. That's before the store was so busy. We could actually go. Or maybe we went during the week. I don't know.
There's a
But
lot
that
of
was, Beth lived at 51st and Penn, 5111
just
Penn.
right around the corner, right?
And, I being from 71st and Keystone area, we didn't come, I grew up, I left this neighborhood when we were in second.
You had to
grade.
have a passport if you were outside Meridian Kessler. You had to have a passport to get in, and they didn't want you in here. Pat.
So I was kind of a Keystone, I wouldn't know. And remember, we had the maps, right? I wouldn't know how to get to Pennsylvania Street. When we started dating, it's like, because I'm kind of a Keystone. Beth always calls me Keystone to Kessler. Keystone. I know Keystone. I can get to Kessler. Go Keystone, Kessler, and and then to Penn. So it was
you
a
had to-
whole new world coming
whole
down
new
here.
world.
And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, it's like we started dating, and it's like, and then we got married, and then we opened a store at 49th and Penn, which was just 2 blocks from
Why do I think
Her
that
house.
Beth was the only girl you ever dated?
because she was.
They're high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful romantic story that they're going to make into a documentary for Netflix.
Yes, it is.
It's called Keystone.
It's
Keystone.
called
Keystone to Kessler.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I did.
We hope you can come over here. There's 26 different decorators. They've each taken a different room, and they all have a flavor of personality for each and every room. You heard Manny say which one he liked, and you had that picture up here just a minute ago, the curio room. Look at the paint job on that. And you can come out here and see all this that we're talking about. Radio is not for pictures, but what a beautiful, beautiful place to just see how decorators go about things.
And I did post some sneak peek pictures on our Facebook page if people want to get a little taste of what we're talking about.
I think, you know what, there's always a curiosity about these homes along Meridian Kessler.
Oh, yeah.
You know, even at Christmas time, you know, you're driving down Meridian and you see all the beautiful houses lit up. And these are such historic homes. And I think no matter how long you've lived in Indianapolis, going up and down Meridian and looking at these beautiful homes, you always are curious who owns them.
Well,
like you said,
do you
who
know
owns
the
them
book?
and,
Do you know the
and
book?
what they do for a living.
We sell the book called Meridian Kessler Whispers.
Haunted stories.
No, the skinny.
Oh, the skinny on what was going on.
What's going on?
In these, because you know they were multi-millionaires.
That's what it's called. Meridian Kessler Whispers, something like that.
Yeah. I just haven't, I've always had an urge to see homes that, I know I'll never be able to afford or live in. And the historic value of the homes, I think, is pretty special.
This house used to be owned by one of the more famous builders of Indianapolis. He was president of Marion County Builders. That later became Baggy. He was president of the State Builders Association. And he was also the only guy from Indiana that was the national president of NAHB. His name was John C. Hart. His son is still in the business, but I got invited to be in this home in the 60s. Dad and John Hart were friends.
I think you know what I think on
but
Monday
it's been
morning,
remodeled is what I'm saying.
I think on Monday morning he's going to call you and go, Danny, that was on Delaware.
No,
That's what's going to
That
happen.
would be so funny.
No,
We'll never know. He'll never tell us.
Of course, John Jr., J.C. Hart, they're still in business and probably one of the largest landlords in Central America. My gosh, I bet they
Denny
have
has
thousands and
visited
thousands of
at least the last 5 decorator show homes. He's been in them as kids. He goes, you know what? When I was I threw up in that upstairs bedroom.
When you're a
I was in
plumber's,
high school.
When you're a plumber's kid, you're in a lot of houses.
Yeah,
I'll
we
just
drank
say
too
that.
much, and I just let her go right there in that master bedroom.
Thank you, Pat. I couldn't do this without you, buddy.
What do you think the value of this home is? If this house was for sale.
Well, if you can very easily do that on Zillow. Just put in the address on Zillow.
Okay,
and
Danny, but we're doing a radio show. And we're trying to kill time, so we're speculating.
I think
I think
5
it's
bedrooms, 4 baths.
Yeah, and 2 half baths and
Yeah.
3 stories. What is this? About a half an acre?
I would say $1 million.
Quarter acre?
I would guess $1.5 million, but what do I know?
I
was going to say
I'm going to say 2.5.
2.5?
2.5.
Yeah, and then we'll look it up on Zillow.
Okay.
I'm going to say
I'm going to go 2.
Anything to make
No,
Denny
was
look
it 2?
bad.
2 might be too high.
Price is Right rules.
You said 2.5?
I said 2.5.
You said, what did you say, 1.5?
I said 1.5.
I'm going to go 2.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
What do we got?
Allison's Googled. She's
Well,
looked it
according
up.
to Zillow,
Okay.
$1,246,900.
Oh, that's
We were
wrong.
low. We were low.
I think
way.
that's low. When these decorators finish up, it's
I will
another
say
700,000
it
easy.
has the old pictures and stuff, so it's
Yeah.
not calculated the new.
Is this back room on there?
Facelift.
Do they take pictures of the back? Because I think this is a remodel. I can tell by the brick and the match here, but I think they've added on to the back of this. In fact, that looks like the old garage.
It's a screen.
From when you were here?
Oh, you mean past the screen?
It was a 3-car garage, if I remember right. Now, I think that was one of the 3rd-car garages right there. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I know you are.
Where is the garage?
The right behind you. That.
There.
Oh, by the way, Cafe Maggie is
that's
open
what- it's
for
a
business.
cafe.
Cafe
It's a
Maggie,
cafe,
you
it's a
got
garage.
asked for the Maggie bars,
You know
and
what?
then get
I wish
liquored
my
up with their
garage was a
wine. They have
cafe.
good wine there too.
Wow.
Quite
It's
honestly,
a 2-car garage.
quite honestly, none of us should be out in public.
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't think so. But
And-
we're good. Well, we have fun together.
I know, but
We just need
I
to
really
stay
don't think we
in
should
a
be out in
pod.
public anymore.
Well, I hope that's not true. I love being in the public. I love
know.
being in and seeing the people and talking to
Oh,
the
you know
people.
what? I'm sorry to bring up a subject from last week, but this would be a perfect venue for leg wrestling.
Okay. People, Terry
Right
Stacy.
down.
tell you.
know
Terry
what?
Stacy
Okay.
is one of the best leg
Now,
wrestlers. In
hold
the world.
on. Let
All
me
right.
just go through
Miss-
some of the events that are associated with
Thursday
this.
evenings, the
It's-
VIP Twilight Tours.
Yes. So
Yeah.
May 1st, Passport to Wine, a guided
That might be a
tasting
good night.
tour.
Yeah, you're going to get
Wrestling.
liquored up one way or another. Yeah. Okay.
Saturday, May 2nd, a mindful morning of the manor. It's a yoga in the gardens.
No.
And in
Tuesday,
in the afternoons, on the weekends, is that leg wrestling? Okay.
Tuesday, May 5th, the art of charcuterie class.
Yeah, you could use
And
that.
then Wednesday, May 6th, leg wrestling in the drawing room with Terry
Oh, is that where we're going to do it, in the drawing room?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the Legs Benedict.
That's right. Legs Benedict
Legs
will
Benedict,
be there.
Stacey, I'll be there.
All the proceeds
Wait a
will
minute.
go
I have
to
not
the
heard.
St.
Did this happen
Margaret's
last week? Legs Benedict?
to the St. Margaret's Guild. Legs Benedict will be there in the drawing room to take on all comers.
Terry, whenever I would leave the house, my dad would always say, "Don't embarrass the
A
family."
$50
Well, no.
entry fee.
Whoops. Oh, my gosh.
How much?
$50 entry fee. All
$50
the money
entry fee.
going to the St.
Eskenazi,
Margaret's.
to St. Margaret.
Yep.
Now, will the warm-up be thumb wrestling? You're a pretty
That's
good
up to
thumb
Terry.
wrestler, too.
You know what? I don't know if there'll be really a warm up. I like to get right to it. I don't
Yeah.
know that we really need to warm up.
Yep. Leg wrestlers, $50 entry fee. Spectators, $15. $15. All
Just
the money goes
just
to
to
St.
watch.
That is on May 6th.
May 6th.
It is Legs Benedict, Terry Stacey, leg wrestling right here.
Is your brain not reloading?
The
Are
manor
you doing
of
all
St.
right?
Margaret's Guild
Manor, I'm ready.
Decorator Show House.
Are you winding down?
Yeah, I
Are
think
you
so.
kidding?
It's
Are
time
you
for
out
a
of
break,
energy?
Pat.
It is time for a
The
break.
problem I had, Terry, if you have to know, my coffee cup was sitting on the name of the event.
So he couldn't read
had
his cheat
this
sheet.
coffee not been here, it would have been seamless.
Sure.
It only
But
took an hour and
unfortunately-
15 minutes
God
for you to
forbid
find
you
the page.
actually move your arm and pick it up and move it. 'Cause why would you do that?
Are we taking calls today?
We
we
can't
have an
take some
interview.
calls. We do have
We
an
got an interview
coming up.
coming up. Larry Markle's going to be joining us.
That guy owes me money. 239-9393. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC. Pat Sullivan, along with star of the program, Terry Stacey.
Oh, that's a shock.
That was a
Changing
setup
that
right
around.
there.
No.
Denny Smith is still here.
Allison is off entertaining the world, and we have a guest here, Larry Markle, who
Yeah,
is the
we're here.
Allison is off entertaining
Hold
the
on.
world.
I'm not ready for the guest yet, pal. Pipe down.
All right.
65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's Decorator Show House and Gardens. It is opened yesterday, goes through Sunday, May 10th. 5141 North Meridian. It costs $40 at the door, and that's where we recommend you buy your ticket, because if you buy it online, it's only $35. So there's a lot going on. And joining us is Larry Markle, who is the director of the Gregory S. Ferrybach Center. Cannot believe this is after Ferrybach.
That's what he keeps saying. He can't believe it. Do
Larry,
you believe it, Larry?
I absolutely believe it. Yeah.
Do you know Ferrybach?
I know Ferrybach very well. Maybe not as long as you've known him, but I've known him for many years.
So tell us about the
Can't
center.
believe when we were kids running around that someday he was going to have something named after him.
Something pretty
Are
important.
you kidding me?
What happens at this place?
So the Ferrybach Center, it was an idea Greg came up with many years ago.
Of course it was.
That Greg, as a person with a disability, a wheelchair user, wanted to make sure that younger people, college students with some form of physical disabilities, had the same opportunities to be successful that he's had. And so Ferrybach helped us develop this program that the heart of what we do is an internship program for college students that have some form of a physical disability, where we recruit college students from all across the Midwest to come to Eskenazi Health and other partner employers in the Indianapolis area for full-time paid summer internships to give them the experiences they need so they can be strong candidates for employment after graduation.
Is it just wheelchair bound? Can it be blindness, deafness? What all type of disabilities are there?
Yeah, thank you for asking that question. So we define physical disability as could be wheelchair users and others with some form of mobility disability, blind, low vision, deaf, hard of hearing, or maybe even some form of orthopedic disability. So it's a pretty wide net that we cast for the types of disabilities. We started at Ball State many years ago. I was the director of the disability program at Ball
That's
State.
where Greg went. Greg went to Ball State.
Absolutely. And so Greg was always so gracious with his time and money to support Ball State students with disabilities. And we started this with one Ball State student in 2013,
Wow.
interning at Eskenazi Health.
and it's grown. I left Ball State to direct the center several years ago, and we've now had 266 students complete 540 internships.
Good heavens.
Pretty awesome.
We now recruit from all
cool.
across the Midwest, Indiana, states contiguous to us, and we have a lot of employers in the Indianapolis area that host as well. So we've had 46 colleges now represented and 56 different employers in the Indianapolis area. Students that come from out of town, we provide housing free of charge for the students, do all kinds of professional development events, et cetera, as well. So a well-rounded program to try to give these high-achieving, talented students those great experiences that look good on resumes to help them be great candidates for gainful employment after graduation.
I saw Fairbach yesterday in the store, and I think he stole something.
Oh my gosh!
Did you really say
Yeah.
that about Greg?
Well, because he's in the wheelchair, and he can just shove it right behind his back.
So do you teach
There's a balance,
do you,
you know,
do you
good
teach
and evil.
shoplifting at
Yeah.
the Fairbach Institute?
Lots of
Yeah.
important skills these students need to learn.
Oh my gosh! Was it an easy sell when you go to employers and you go to schools and you businesses and you talk to them about it? Is it an easy sell?
It is in many ways, because what we're trying to tell employers is, look, you may not see these really talented students who may be the best person for the job for the internship if you're not recruiting
Right.
students with disabilities. And so we're very careful to say every student that's in our program has met the same standards to get into college, take the same courses, get the same degrees. They just need access to the opportunity. And so when we portray it that way to employers, it's I don't want to say it's an easy sell, but it gets us in the door to have internships.
Yeah, because then you would be out of a job. Larry Markle, director of the Greg Fairbach Center.
Did you really do that?
Well, he's right. He's not. I mean, well, yeah.
The problem
The
is,
thing,
Greg.
the thing sells itself. They don't really even need me.
Well, it sounds great, like everybody would want to do that, but then when you take on that commitment, then you got to follow through with that, and that can be a little bit challenging sometimes, right?
Well, and we especially want to make sure that the students that we're sending to the employers are students that are going to be successful.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Larry, I'll tell you.
They just need the opportunity. And I was
Exactly
I was
right.
speaking about Bishop Chatard High School. We used to carry Greg up and down the steps, and I just when I think back on that, it's like, how crazy.
There was no accessible way to get him up.
One guy would roll him out of whoever was in class with him, and he'd just wait until two other guys would come by, and we'd grab him, just carry
Larry,
him
I'm
up 2
going to tell you a
flights.
story.
It's
In
like
1990,
crazy.
in 1990, we put out an ad for a specific position at our plumbing company. And Betsy came in and said, your next appointment is in your office. So I go in the office, and I noticed there were 2 crutches against my desk, which didn't bother me a bit. I thought he'd hurt his leg. He got up, and he had 1 leg. Best guy I ever hired in my life. And he finally left us and went become an investment banker. Brilliant guy, but I'm not sure I was prepared
Just
for that
had
in the
some
1990s.
just a small mobility problem.
Yeah, that was it. So the opportunities that you're providing are wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And the proceeds from this year's show, the bulk of them are going to Fairbach Institute.
And
Is that what we call it, Fairbach?
Fairbach Center, yeah.
Fairbach Center.
Call us what you want to call us. We're very grateful to have the support from the St. Margaret's Guild this year, obviously. And I mentioned some of the things. I mean, funding internships, paying for housing during the summer. Some of our interns don't drive, so we provide accessible transportation to get them to and from their internship. So all kinds of additional support we provide for students that are part of the program. So the funding is very much appreciated, and we're so grateful for the St. Margaret's
You ever
Guild.
driven with Fairbach?
I have driven with Fairbach multiple times.
Good God, is it not terrifying?
What makes it terrifying?
We were,
Is it
matter of fact, we
speeding?
were
Is
going
it- what
to
is it?
we were going to a football game at Ball State, and we're in a lane going north 60, and it was the end. The lane was going to go
Merge into
away.
one. Oh,
well, he
okay.
didn't merge. He just stays in it, and just people have to get out of his way. It's the most terrifying thing. It's like, Greg, I think I'll drive myself next time.
This might be the last year for this sponsorship. Be careful, Pat.
Well,
But
was when he was a kid. It
Greg
was a long time ago.
continues to march forward. Greg does
That's
things his way. This is part of the reason
That's
why
right.
Greg has been so successful
Yeah.
and established a program so
Perfect.
others can come
That's
along
it.
behind him to
Perfect,
do the
Larry.
same.
I like how you did that.
Larry, if people want to learn more, where do they go? Okay, we got to wrap this up.
Wait a minute.
What?
One last story.
Oh, boy.
So Ferry Bach, Mary Beth, his wife, picks out this beautiful Fraser fir tree, 8.5 foot tall.
Okay.
So
Is this for Christmas or is this a plant?
Christmas. Mary Beth goes in to pay for it. Greg is standing out there and he goes, "Hey, I want to cut some of it off. You know, you fresh cut them." So I start taking. He goes, "No, I want to take off." He cut over 2 feet.
Oh, wow.
Well, off of an 8 foot. Why didn't they buy a 6-foot tree instead of an 8-foot tree?
Well,
because he could.
I thought Mary Beth was going to kill him right there. We still talk about it every year when he comes in to get a tree. Don't let Greg trim the tree.
Wow.
I don't even know why I did it. I should have never listened to him. I know him all my life.
You know what the best lesson you've shared with it? They're normal people. They're just like us. They have their quirks.
Not.
He's not.
Was he happy with the cut? He was happy.
Greg was very happy. But
all right, one more time, Larry. If people want to learn more, how do they get in touch?
Yeah, our website through Eskenazi Health, the Ferry Box Center. We've got a website, a really nice promotional video that highlights some of the things our interns did in the program last summer.
That's great.
Yeah.
How long do you think this name is going to stick on this thing?
That's a.
Since 2013, right?
Yeah,
2013.
The entrance exam is you have to spell Farabach. I mean, my goodness.
I actually can do that.
Thanks for joining us, boss.
Yeah, thanks, Larry.
It was
Thank you
good
so
to
much
have
for
you.
having me. Thank you.
And again, I kid. Greg is a wonderful person. He's done. He's helped us out.
He's
a ton.
never going to talk to you again.
Well, you know,
I don't blame him. I feel the same way.
He'll be fine eventually. All right, we're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Very special day. We are on location at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. It all supports Eskenazi Hospital, and in particular, the Gregory S. Ferrybox Center, and then also the
Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health.
Thank you very much. All right. We let's try to take a call and see how bad the delay is, shall we?
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. All right. We have Angela joining us on the program. There we go. Hi, Angela.
Hi, guys. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Angela, also fondly known as McLovins on the YouTube chat.
I love it.
I McLove it.
Good to hear your actual voice.
That's McAwesome. So, okay, all right. I have a question about the soils. Okay, keep it together, girls. Come on. Okay.
You have a question about the soil?
Yes. So I heard you had the 2 bags for $20, and so I wanted, because we're doing raised beds this year, and so it's the first time for us doing the raised beds. We don't have that grade of soil, yeah, we're doing the raised bed. So I have a question about the 2 for $20 and the 5 bags for $20. What are those good for?
Okay, that is a great question, and I'm going to tell you, Angela, we have a bad delay on our line, so that's why the conversation is a little awkward. But if you would take those 2 things, which one of them is garden soil. The potting mix is actually called Soilless, so it's a peat moss base, and it's really the best thing you can use for containers and such. When you do in-ground, generally you want to mix in, you can either, a lot of it is, I will say, is Miracle Grow, making people think that they need a different soil for everything they use. But if I was going to do a raised bed, I would take the 2 items that you mentioned, which is the potting mix, which is a soilless mix, and then the garden soil that is a soil, and then mix the 2 together, and that will give you the best thing. Because if you try to use just soilless mix in a raised garden bed, if it's too deep, you'll just have kind of a structure issue where it's going to be too soft. So I would mix the 2 things together, and you would have a perfect mix. Or you can go out and buy the raised bed soil, but as you mentioned, both of those things are on sale right now, so it's going to be a lot cheaper to mix them.
Awesome. Great advice. I appreciate it very much. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the call. We appreciate it.
We got a little bit of a
thanks,
delay
Angela.
in there.
Okay, so now that's what we're that's so now that's what while you're gone we said we're going to experiment, and so experiment said we can't take calls today.
But if you want, you can
Send us a
text.
Yep.
Yeah, same number, 317-239-9393, and we will read text for it to you, and that way we don't have the awkward delay, and
Yeah,
win-win for everybody.
that's right. Now we will have to take Fulton's call at 11 because he's in
Okay.
he's in Nashville, Tennessee
Okay.
Is he
Love it.
flying out?
at a women's conference.
Oh, great.
And he was it was very terrifying that he does not like a long road trip. He was having an anxiety attack.
I thought you were talking about because he was at a women's
At a
conference.
women's conference.
No, it was just he just doesn't like. I don't know if he just doesn't like his mom's driving.
Well, honestly,
You mean
that
like
might be
Farebox
it.
driving?
Yeah, but yeah, he was he did not have a good day. So hopefully he's feeling better.
Good.
When
Yeah.
you come to the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorator Show House and Gardens supporting Eskenazi, here's the good news. They will feed you. You have to pay for
Well,
it.
you got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it.
There's
they
food
will,
available.
They will give you some great hooch. Did you see the quality of wine they've got back there?
Yep. Again,
I mean,
available for
super
purchase.
hooch, but lots of snacks, even little fruit plates and stuff like that.
It's a good
But-
place for lunch. I always think this is such a great Mother's Day thing. You know, you bring your mom.
Oh, absolutely.
They sell plants and flowers also.
Yeah.
And the cute clothes, and it's a kind of a mom and daughter day.
And you find more and more especially as we get older, it's the experiences.
It is the
right?
experiences.
So, you could buy, you could buy mom something, or you could come here and have this experience of seeing a show house together. Or
Yeah. Or you could buy some tickets for their mahjong at the Manor, April 29th at 2 p.m. It's just
Mahjong the game.
$45.
It is sold out.
Is it?
Online, yes.
Okay, well then.
But I
Passport to
say,
wine, May 1st.
What time is that one?
what time is which one?
The mahjong.
It's at 2:00 on a Wednesday.
Okay, let's have a 4:00 session.
Yeah,
then.
they should add. But we were just talking about the experiences, the VIP Twilight Tour on May 7th. That might be fun for you at $55, 7 p.m. Their Passport to Wine. We have one more of those on May 1st, about $55. Yoga May 2nd,
I think that would be fun.
$45. And the Art of Charcuterie on May 5th in the evening at 5:30, $55. Very affordable and a good present for mom.
Very cool experience.
Who
And-
names these things? Who named charcuterie board? I mean, is that French for something?
No, you know what? It was a guy.
cheese.
It was a guy that couldn't spell Orzy Dwarves.
Horsey dorsey.
Hors d'oeuvres. So, all right. So that, and I also want to mention it's open right now.
Yep.
Yep.
So come on over.
Bring
it's
your
on
money.
Meridian Street.
$40 at the
It's a
door.
beautiful day. You can park on one of the side streets and walk over. It's 5141 North Meridian Street. And as I always say, when you're touring the home and you walk into a bedroom and there's a teenager sleeping, you
are
in the wrong home. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
You know you've used that line every year.
I know. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Today here at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's Decorators Show House and Gardens. It is located on Meridian Street, back on Meridian Street, 5141 North Meridian. It is open now, open today until, I don't know.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Yep.
Is that right? 6 o'clock today. And it just opened yesterday. So it is looking fine. This is a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom.
A couple some of them are half baths, but
Okay, so should we make it 4?
I think 4 full, 2 halves, I think is what it is.
Okay. All
You're
right.
talking to your plumber here, man.
I know. So great deal. The proceeds help St. Margaret's Hospital Guild support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center and the Gregory F. Berrybox Center.
Have you got any more? We got about a minute. You got any more Farebox stories? Because your stories are the best.
You know, I have a quick one that I think I can get in a minute. We were in a zoning meeting, and he was my zoning attorney. And I won't say where it was or what store because I don't want anyone to feel bad about it. But we were talking about wheelchair accessibility. And someone on the board said, yeah, we can do it that way. And then just put a yellow line where the wheelchairs, go. And Greg in that situation never says, he's always very professional. You know, and we get outside, he goes, we're handicapped. We're not stupid. We know how the hell to get out of, acting like they had to have a line for the wheelchair person to follow. It's like,
That's funny.
Good for him for saying it out loud.
Yeah, later,
we're not
later I'm
stupid.
going to tell you a story about when Greg taught somebody, and it was also at a zoning thing, and he was teaching someone that was parked in a handicap spot a little lesson. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Power tools, power tools, power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and think of all you can do. You can plant a garden.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back.
In the house if you want to.
Pat Sullivan, Denny Smith, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons. Cam is here. Jimmy's over at the promotions table. Brandon?
That's an easy one. Brandon?
You look like a Jimmy.
No.
He likes to rename everybody.
Yeah.
So if he renames you, he actually likes you, is what I tell people.
Yeah, that is true. If I don't rename you.
With the red hair, we'll just call you the Torch, okay?
The Torch.
That's a good name.
Yeah, tell everyone where we are, Den.
5141 on North Meridian. It's the 65th annual St. Margaret's Guild Decorator Show House and Guards. It's for support of Eskenazi Health, and Eskenazi has a lot of fingers in a lot of different pies. Sometimes it's mental health. Sometimes it's like the Farabach group that are for adults with disabilities that want to go to college and they want to be productive citizens, and that institute provides so much. It's not just internships, but it's free housing and a whole lot.
And for Farabach saying it's helping employment of college for college students with physical disabilities.
There you go. But anyway, it's a great place to be. The Hospital Guild supports so much. $40 at the door. If you want to go online, $35 online, $15 for the kids. Lots going on here. We encourage you to pay at the door for the $40 because it's all going to a good cause, and we want you to be a part of that too. Not only that, you get to see 28 different well-decorated rooms, whether it's a closet, whether it's a bedroom, whether it's a hallway, and it is neat. Allison, have you been inside yet?
I haven't.
You haven't been inside. Well, you got to get off the radio and go in there.
I know. I'd say we've been talking too much. And honestly, past the, they also have out here beer and wine, obviously. I will say that's not where I've been.
Oh, I was just going to say, was that a reverse?
I was leading up to, they also have a really cute boutique next door. And so on our breaks, I've been kind of popping over there and talking to ladies and getting a little bit of spring outfits for myself. So I have not made it in the actual house yet.
Starting to see some nice walk-up traffic here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's all walk-up traffic because you're going to park on one of the side streets.
I like it
in the
because
neighborhood.
The man just pulled out his wallet while his wife got in line. Now, see, that's a dedicated husband. He's paying while she's getting in line.
Come on in.
But you will see decorations like you think, man, I see this stuff in the magazine.
And the nice thing is, for the first 100 tickets sold, you can take a knick-knack.
I don't think that's true.
You cannot tell. Oh, hey. I have something special for you.
Is that not true? I thought I read that. No,
that is not true. Huh. And I am going to give you...
Yeah, I'm going to need you to put the doorknob back before we leave.
Oh, we got to talk to JMV.
We do have JMV on the line.
Yes, and we have...
At the Garden Gate.
That's at the Garden Gate, and we have a 2-minute, possibly 5-minute delay. So we're just going to let John roll on. I kind of want to know about what he thinks about this year's draft class.
The Alabama
kid.
Did
not have a first-round pick. JMV joins us on the program.
Yes, I was told we have a delay, so I'll tell you a little bit about these guys after I mention the Garden Gate segment with Denny and I, brought to you by Sundown Gardens in Westfield, Miss M's Home and Garden in Burgersville. Hey, make sure, because Scott Levy's coming by my place next Wednesday to do phase, I think, number 4 or 5 at my place, and you can always get the great ideas at both places. As a part of our Garden Gate, guys, a little bit about the draft. I thought that they would go edge rusher because that was a need, and wide receiver, possession wide receiver, because that was a need. But so was linebacker and safety. I think what they essentially did is replace Zaire Franklin, who is now in Green Bay, and Nick Cross, who is also gone at those two positions, and went out and got a couple of athletic guys. C.J. Allen out of Georgia. I thought everybody spoke very highly, at least what I gathered last night on ESPN, about what he did, what he accomplished while at Georgia. And A.J. Halsey is kind of a rangy safety, playmaking type of guy that's going to take the place of Nick Cross. So while it probably didn't thrill a lot of Colts fans out there with the selections, and really nothing Chris Ballard's going to do right now is going to thrill a lot of Colts fans just in general terms, but it did take care of a couple of needs. There's no doubt about that yesterday.
It was great to watch that young guy, and they showed tapes. I can't believe how fast he is. I'm imagining Pat played that same position, but I can't imagine Pat Sullivan running half that speed. When you have guys like that who can come in from the sides, that was a good draft. I just thought he was the right guy.
Yeah, there's more work that needs to be done, there's no doubt, and they still have to address wide receiver. You'd like to see them maybe get an edge rusher, and there's going to be a lot of work, guys. Really, what it's going to come down to is you're filling the needs that you have, which are obvious, but it's going to come down to guys getting healthy and you hopefully recapturing a little bit of that magic you had in the first 8+ weeks of the season last year before Daniel Jones was injured. So a lot of this is relative window dressing until we get to that time. But, yeah, you go into a draft, you don't have a first-round pick, and you do take care of a couple of needs, even if it would be a couple of names not a lot of people had. And here's something else to watch, too. Mother's Day, what is that, a week from Sunday? Lottery, NBA draft lottery is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe that's a week from 2 weeks from Sunday. 2 weeks from Sunday, or
wow.
2 weeks from tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll find out if the Pacers get to keep their lottery selection 1 through 4 or have to surrender that to the Clippers because of that deal back at the trade deadline.
John, tell us how the little lottery thing, for us that don't know, how the little lottery thing works on the bottom of the barrel there.
Well, here's what's going to happen is, and this is my conspiracy theory, if you guys dig on that the NBA is just going to wholeheartedly, completely screw the Pacers out of any selection they're going to have in the lottery. So prepare for a hosing. No, they do. I forget what. It's not Price Waterhouse, but it's somebody else that has connections that oversees the lottery. And the Pacers will send somebody to be on the set, hopefully somebody very lucky, somebody with good fortune, and then we'll see what happens. My determination is, because the NBA lodged them with tanking and punished them to the tune of $100,000, if you remember, Pat, during the season, and then Rick Carlisle was outspoken about that. And then shortly thereafter, Rick Carlisle kind of was really quiet. Mum was the word after that. I kind of wonder what the Pacers felt like making a comment, and I really wonder how this is going to end up going. I don't have a true belief good fortune is going to be there anyway for them, but I love a good conspiracy theory, and oftentimes with these draft lotteries with the NBA, because you don't get to see them take place with the ping pong balls, kind of like the bingo thing and the steel cage that they used to do, the old school. If you guys don't see it,
yeah, exactly.
You don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. So we'll see, but that's going to be my conclusion if they don't have that good fortune on Mother's Day.
Hey, John, I want to remind you got to get over to Miss M's. They're just south of or just north of Bargersville. The tropicals have come in. I know you're trying to decorate your place, but those lush tropicals, the combo planters, and even the hanging baskets, they're drop dead gorgeous. Michaela and Sam have really got it tuned up. You got to get by, buddy.
It is a great place. I've got my fire pit in the back is from Miss M's too, because you got that outdoor decor with fire pits and statues and such. But I mentioned Scott Levy's going to come over on Wednesday, and we're going to go through another phase, which maybe, Denny, it may include illumination. Outdoor illumination may be
Look at you.
coming up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, light.
Yeah.
John, what about a naked lady fountain?
Yes. Hey, here's what's funny, guys. I think every time when you bring up naked lady, we'll keep naked lady in general. One of my favorite all-time naked lady photos, and I apologize if this is going to offend anybody, but hopefully it doesn't, would be the initial Playboy with Bo Derek in the cornrows. So I thought, how about they have a statue like that with Bo Derek with the cornrows. You remember when the movie 10 came out and how popular that was? That is like at the top of my list right there, the Mount Rushmore for me.
That was the first time I ever saw a lady with braided hair, and I was in love. Now, I'm sitting right next to a beautiful woman here, so I'm going to shut up at this point. Let's go back to talking sports.
Well,
tropically.
Listen. Bo Derek has nothing for Allison and Terry and who you got on set right there. That's for dang sure. Yeah. No doubt about it.
Good save. Good save, John.
Well played, son.
You got it. I know what I'm doing.
All right, buddy.
Hey, all right, man. We'll talk to you soon, man.
You got it, guys. Thank you.
All right, it's the JMV Takeover tonight on B105.7. B105.7, 5, 4, 6 till midnight? 6 till midnight.
6 till when he gets tired.
Oh, yeah, 6 till he gets tired. So that's B105.7. Tonight, it's a live kind of all request radio. It's something so cool because nowhere else in everything is voice tracked. I mean, on the weekend and stuff. So to have live radio like that is a really cool thing. And if you haven't listened, check it out. All right, we're coming right back. We are here at the Decorator Show House. Coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Finally, Terry Stacy will be back with us here. So since she has been gone, because she's been doing interviews for her Sunday show, we thought this segment would be all about Terry here at the 65th annual, I insist, St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorator Show House and Gardens, supporting Eskenazi Health. Eskenazi.
Eska.
Yes.
Eska.
We'll just call it the Eska.
Yeah, we want to.
How's things going over the Esga? So, Terry, what did you find on your travels?
It is still a remarkable home. I hope you get a chance to come and see it before May 10th. It is really, really cool. People are oohing and awing. They love the basement.
I've heard the basement. I've
the
heard good
lounge
things.
with a bar. Lots of oohs and ahs. That's where the bleacher paneling is.
So we found out that during the storm yesterday, they had to take everyone into the basement.
Where the bar is.
And the Meridian Kessler bar. And it turns out that's not
real
colored
booze.
water.
That's real booze in there.
Well, I can tell you that the perfume in the bottles in the bathrooms are not real as well. Because, I checked that out. I lifted, I smelled them.
Did you go through the medicine cabinets?
I've been through everything. There are no medicine cabinets. Interesting. People don't have medicine cabinets anymore.
What's under the beds?
Under the beds is just nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Just
Do you have a favorite room yet so far?
I love the idea of putting bleachers, the bleacher seats, the wooden bleacher seats on your wall and they flat. They've got them. They're like paneling.
And they have,
but
like
they're
Jenny
the
said, the
seats.
rivets and then just the nicks.
It's so cool to me.
Do they have any scribbles in them, like some
Pat loves
graffiti?
That. No.
Yeah.
Huh. No, they don't that I've seen. But I just love that idea. In all the homes I've been in, and all the designer homes and showcase homes, I've never seen anything like that.
You didn't see any writing on the wall like Denny loves Jane or Pat loves Beth etched into the seats?
We just went through this.
We just did that.
I know,
no.
but you didn't see any of that?
No.
Wow.
He needed to get Pat loves Jane in there, or Denny loves Jane.
Yeah, to get that in there.
It was her birthday this week. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't get her anything?
I got her.
That was it?
A radio shout
that
out
moment. Just that moment.
Yeah.
You know whose name is probably on the bleachers? Richard Michaelis. I can see it now.
That was a bad segue.
That was so
a horrible
smooth, Denny.
segment. Yeah. Richard, I think Richard was a Cathedral grad.
Oh, nice.
Is that right, Richard?
Cathedral High School grad. Last class downtown, 1976, all male.
That's right. And then everybody came north. And Richard, I'm going to tell you, and maybe Ethan told you, we have a very bad delay, so we'll have a very awkward conversation. But I wanted to give you a chance to tell us what's going on at the Michaelis Corporation.
Okay, so first off, bleacher comment makes sense. After responding to a lot of storms last night, I arrived at Ben Davis High School this at 6:30 as a volunteer for the National Mathematics Pentathlon Tournament in the gymnasium. So is the bleacher comment.
I gotcha. All right. So the Michelis. So obviously we had some storms. That storm was weird because on the north side, and even here at the Decorator Show House, they got everyone into the basement. At our Keystone location, we got everybody into the main store. But really, the wind seemed to be all downtown. I guess in other areas. But did you get some calls on that storm last night?
We did, and you're right. It was odd. The Indiana Landmark Center called us, and they had their exterior doors blow open. So it was some of a suction from, I don't know if it was a tornado, the straight line winds or what, but then a lot of water from the rain. And then, of course, you can imagine a lot of basements in the down area. So I've not seen a lot of structural damage, just mostly water damage.
Yeah, and we did get a pretty good amount of rain, which was great, but we expected to have a fair amount of wind that knocked everything over in the garden center and all that. But really, that just was not. It was just a rain event on the north side. So, but it just shows you how quickly stuff like that pops up. And, if you do have a problem, that's what you guys are geared for with the amount of equipment that you have.
Yes, so our emergency service teams are really busy right now, and we're also busy with a lot of builds after the storm damage. So when you have water and structure and we dry it out, then there's the secondary repairs. And so we're a general contractor, and we do a lot of modeling before and after these type of storms.
Yeah, and then you know what? That was the other thing I was just going to bring up, because after our fire, and you got, even during the fire, we asked you guys to do a few different things that had nothing to do with the fire, but as long as you were there, we had the old sunken family room. So as long as Michelis was there, we had them level that out so that it became all on one level.
Oh, perfect.
And it had nothing to do with the fire, but because they're general contractors, they can pretty much do anything you want.
Yes, that's true. A lot of times our remodeling efforts are driven by some type of claim or some storm event, but also we do a lot of remodeling projects, simple ones like maybe redoing a bathroom or kitchen, other more complex, complicated, intensive remodeling projects as room additions and or maybe structures like garages and structures like that.
There you go. Richard, thanks for spending a little time with us. We apologize for the delay that we had there. I know that was a little bit on the miserable side. The Michelis Corporation 805 helmet. Is that right? Is it 800?
Michelis?
You said
Oh, yeah,
500.
that's gutter helmet. Hey,
Yes.
yeah, it's funny how you do something like that and you go, I know what I said was just wrong.
But they handle
what was
gutters
it?
too. They do. It's 844-FIX-INDY.
That's
There we
right.
go.
We'll throw a plug in for gutter helmet as well. 844-FIX-INDY. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michelis happens to help you through it.
Power to. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and think of all you can do.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome.
Plant a garden, fix your car, build a house.
Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michelis happens to help you through it. I'm over here stepping on cords.
Oh, is that what it is?
I kicked it for the 100th time. Cam's headset. Gave it a good belt. Denny, why don't you tell everyone where we are today?
5141 North Meridian. That means that we're on the east side of the road because it's an odd number, but we are at the Manor on Meridian. And I have just been told by some people, a lady that grew up in this neighborhood, that the house actually stopped back by that point, and all of this that is right up against the driveway was an add-on, that the house sat back and was kind of narrow, and then it was remodeled several times. But
So you're saying this strip right
That's
here?
exactly right. It was added on. And you can tell the difference in the brick because you can see that brick is pretty well tuck pointed, and this one isn't dressed out quite the same. But well done, and it is a gorgeous house. It is the 65th Decorators Show Home from the St. Margaret's Guild.
And interesting, was built as a spec home.
Yes, the first spec home in Indianapolis.
Spec meaning that because it's kind of funny. The girls here didn't know
what spec meant.
Yeah, that someone's building it with speculation that someone will come along and buy it.
And the funny part about the guy that built it was he sat on it for a whole year before there was a business owner down south.
In the 1930s when he built it? Okay.
Yeah, in the 1930s, and then 1931, I think, is when the business owner from about 10th and Capitol supposedly was where his business, I can't remember what the business was, and he bought the house. And it's only had 7 owners, if you can believe it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this house is almost 100 years old. What is it, 96 years old?
But that's kind of a lot of owners, isn't
That's
it?
10. Well,
7 within 100 years? Is that what you just said?
yeah. Some of them only were here for 3 or 4 years, so some must have raised their families. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. See, Beth and I have been in our house like for close to 35 years, maybe.
Okay.
Before we moved to Westfield, we were in our house for 38 years.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden you say, hey, kids are grown. Let's go do something else. So we bought this farm ground, built a house.
I know. It's like, Beth talked, she goes, should we move? It's like, where the hell would we go?
Right.
It's like,
You guys a perfect
and we have
location.
grandkids right down the street. I mean, it's close to the store.
Oh,
It's
isn't
like,
that great?
yeah.
Isn't that great? But anyway, the Manor on Meridian, 5141. We would encourage you to come. You can buy your tickets online at showhouseindy.org, or you can come here and pay $5 more, but then $5 more goes to the Eskenazi Center, which is what their main sponsorship is all about. They've given over $6.5 million in the years they've been doing this. That's a lot of money. It used to be for mental health. Now we got the Faribault Center, which is for people with physical disabilities that want to
give them the opportunity
to live normal type business lives. Right. Pretty cool.
I also noticed that they have a few little shops, and they're selling hanging baskets and planters from Schlegel, Hoosier Boys stuff.
Oh, perfect. I see your name over here with the big planters.
Yeah.
Sullivan, right?
Yeah.
That's
Allisonville?
That's David Stromore. He's one of the decorators.
Yes. He is our decorator at Allisonville, and yes, I recognize that inventory. It's cool. The plants he has, one of those in the back, the white one, that is the Fairy Trail Bride hydrangea.
On the ground there?
On the ground there. And they really make a great hanging basket. I question, how they'll come back, each year, but it really is a cool, and they bloom all summer long.
It's in the shade. So that's shade friendly?
It is, not full shade, but see how it's in the sun a little bit? It does need some sunlight.
Okay.
4 to 6 hours, I believe. So he's also got some pollinators over there. So just a little wider range. So that's ours. But then also they're selling stuff from Hoosier Boy, and I checked the prices, and the prices are really good. Matter of fact, they're kind of undercutting us, quite honestly. On a couple.
It's upsetting you.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they're selling a basket for $30 that I know that we're selling for $32.99.
I will say they do look really good, nice and healthy.
Yep.
They also have a little boutique here, so if you want to do a little spring shopping, they also have a wine and beer bar, some good snacks. We just had lunch on our break. We had some chicken salad. So you can really make an afternoon of it here.
Yeah, I think so. And
Everything is here.
And Alice and I, we just wandered back to the yard. This yard is
Beautiful.
huge.
Pretty good size.
It's
You could get a
huge.
pool in there.
When I came, I wasn't looking off to my right, and I thought, well, this, it looked like a kind of a narrow lot. But it's not
it's
at all.
100,
It goes
100 wide, 300 long. So it goes a football field all the way from the street.
So how many square feet is that, Denny? 100 by, that's 30,000?
Yeah, pretty big.
30,000, that's 3/4 of an acre.
How many, Okay, well, we're not going to get into that.
good.
It's a math problem. Thanks, Terry.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to tell you, I got an email, and I hope that we can mention it. The Orchid Show is going on today at the Garfield Park Conservatory. And this is a 2-day event, April 25th and 26th, 10 to 6. It's from the Central Indiana Orchid Society. I know you have a problem with them.
I do.
$7 per person to get in.
I don't have a problem
And
with it.
was it
but
the orchids or
I have
the-
a problem
who
with
was the people?
public drunkenness. Okay.
With the orchid people?
Yes, they're a bunch of boozers.
I don't know about that.
Oh my
They
gosh.
seem sober when I got the no.
Wait till the judging starts to happen. That's when they start tipping it, and all of a sudden, and some of them are mean drunks, quite
No,
honestly.
quit
and you get a
now.
lot of pushy shovey in there. and
Orchid
it's
takes a lot
and
of
it really takes away from the beauty of the orchids.
You know, the
The
orchids
name calling.
orchids are one of the hardest flowers to grow.
You know,
They really-
I did not have to grow because I had
That's right.
one in a
That's
pot.
that's why people that grow orchids are more likely to
be
be
drinkers?
drunks. Yeah.
I thought it was intimidating to get one as a gift, and it ended up being actually the very most low maintenance thing I ever had until
if-
it died 5 years later.
There are
5
so many,
years though, that's good.
I was really proud of myself. I kept it alive for 5 years, and it would bloom. I didn't really know how to do it.
Was it
I
just
saw
the
them.
stems, or was it still flowering?
It was still flowering, but then it just
Wow.
stopped. Everything just stopped, and it died away.
Just
But
happens.
It just happens, but it was kind of fun, and they're
Yeah.
beautiful. They really are so beautiful, and it makes you happy when they start to bloom. But they just bloomed that one time in the spring, maybe is when it happened.
Yeah.
Had them in the spring, and then they just kind of went away, and
they came back.
and then they came back, and it was just the cycle of life, I suppose, and then it just went away. But some people keep them for a long, 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 long time.
They do, and I think just like what you said, I think if you try too hard, that's when you get in trouble. They kind of like to be left alone.
Yeah, just left alone.
We sell a lot of them. I know that.
You do. They're so beautiful.
I don't know. I've never had one. I don't know much about them. I should put one in my office.
You
They s-
should.
They say on the south side that over the old trash dumps, over the old landfills, that the natural methane and the heat that comes from the decomposition of all that, it's the best place to put a greenhouse for orchids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
True story.
I loved it. And they got the show today, and they're selling them too. So if you're into orchids, the Orchid Show at Garfield Park is happening today and tomorrow.
Bring your own bottle.
I don't know about bringing your own bottle. In fact, I probably would recommend you don't.
Pat, you remember when you started the fights
I
for all
probably
the...
wouldn't.
You know how to start
All the
fights with these
societies. You did. You fought with every society.
I did, and remember our friend Kent Sterling,
Yes.
and he was the assistant program director. Never. I mean, I've had this job for like 32 years.
They don't even know we're here.
I mean, decades can go by before I hear it. But so one day, Dick and I were doing the show, and someone called in from the Daylily Society and to promote their show. And of course, I went in my regular thing, how they're a bunch of drunks, and last year it ended in a fight and all that stuff. Well, he called right back, and I saw the kid that was running the board was like, oh my, and he goes, that guy is really mad. I told Dick, I said, let me handle this when we get back on the air. I'll smooth this thing over. And we came back on air, and I said, hey, I apologize about what I said about the Daylily Society. I meant the Hosta Society.
Oh.
It was a bunch of drunks.
He just made a mistake.
The guy was a member of both.
What
He
are the
sent
odds?
like a 3-page letter
Oh, dear.
to the programming to Kent. So Kent Sterling calls me, which never, ever. And he goes, what the hell did you say? And I explained it to him, and Kent goes, oh, okay, fine.
Kent has your sense of humor.
Yeah.
He got it.
The thing is, people who've listened to you long enough know when you're kidding.
But it's a way to promote their event without.
Exactly.
Because when Dick promoted them, it's always like, the Daylily Society is going to have their annual show and sale.
So who remembered
make
more?
everybody
August
drunk.
3rd from-
That fixes it.
Right.
That makes it more fun.
Put a little theater of the mind in there.
You got to see it to believe
That's
it. Come
right.
on down.
Yeah. If you like flowers, you like drunks, this is the opportunity for you. Garfield Park, today. Be there.
Good Lord.
I don't know.
We're in
I
trouble.
don't know.
Hey,
Does every flower have a society?
I hope. You know, if
Must.
they don't, you know what? We should find a flower without a society and start
That's what I
one.
was just going to say.
Yes.
I just was going to say which one doesn't have one because we need to start a chapter
Okay.
right here.
Right.
I had a
All
couple.
right.
I had a couple of plumbing companies in Texas, and we did something, and somebody said something about the
Flower
Rose
bee.
Society. Those Rose people in Texas are nuts. I mean, passionate, ready to fight at the drop of a hat. I mean, they take everything so seriously.
What about the Terenia Society?
The
I was
what
gonna say,
is-
what do you think is an underrated?
Terenia.
What I don't even know what it is.
Terenia is a blooming plant that does one of the few plants that will bloom in deep shade.
Oh, well, this needs to, then it could be a hero plant.
Yes.
A lot of us need that.
Terenia. Look that up.
Does it have
Did
flowers?
you find it? It has
It
cup,
sounds like a
cup
disease,
flowers
Pat.
that get very thick in a hanging basket. Just a lot, and people that know about it. It's kind of what's kind of cool because it's kind of a secret society.
I've never heard
Because
of it.
many people don't know about it, but the people that do know,
Yeah.
it's
know.
kind of like the Jeep wave.
I think it's
They
great.
do the same thing.
We need to get let's
Terenia.
get our first member right now. If you want to be a member of the Terenia
Terenia.
group, the Terenia group, where
Yeah, it's a
we
private
get together and
society.
we have a Trenia drink,
Yeah.
and we celebrate the Terenia. We need them.
Hold on,
Let's
Denny.
start filling it up.
Coming up is one of our designers
Hold
here
on,
at
Jen,
the
wait right
Decorator
here.
Show. All right.
See it right there.
Her name is Constant
Terenia.
Vincent, and she is going to be joining us
Torenia.
here.
Don't change the subject.
I'm
We're
changing
on-
the
this
subject,
is
so-
a-
Terenia, Torenia, summer.
Did I tell you,
wave.
Constance is a
See if
she's
there's
an
a
expert on the
society.
Terenia. You know that she has a Terenia tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
If you
telling
have
you.
a Terenia tattoo, you
she
will be
does.
the president
It's
of our
on-
society.
It's on her left left wrist. It's either that or it's a peacock. I'm
I
not
don't
sure
see
which.
it. I don't see it.
Okay.
And they're also known as the wishbone flower.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So we have possibilities.
This is what we're
This is
doing.
big.
We are going to. It's open now for business. I don't think we need to have a
But we need to-
certificate or anything yet,
Well,
right?
we need to get the license before someone else starts.
you get a
society.
license?
I don't know.
I don't know, but Chapter 1 is going right here, and under our
The
direction,
Terenia Society.
the Terenia Society of Indianapolis
It's
or
a-
of Indiana.
That's right. And because it's for shade, it's a secret society. Yeah. We're coming right back. What are we coming back with then?
Constant Vincent.
Constant.
Constance.
Constance.
Constant.
Constant.
It's Gaelic.
Constance
Do
has
not
always been a-
embarrass me in front of this girl.
Constant
Do not embarrass
has always
me.
been a constant in
She's-
my life.
She's-
Constant Vincent.
I will tell
got a
you
card.
this.
All right.
She's Gaelic.
She has a chair on her card.
She's a designer.
She's a designer. She's relaxed.
Why would she go with a chair?
She's
I
a
picked that
cool
one
bee.
up because I loved that room, and
I
now
would've
she's
thought she
here.
would've
I'm
gone
so
with
excited.
Really?
with a vase.
Really?
chair's cool.
No.
I'll go
The
get her.
chair's perfect.
Chair? Okay. We're coming right back with Constant.
Constance.
Yeah, Constance.
There you go.
We're going to have to call her something else.
Constance.
Let's call her Sally.
No, there is a Sally
There
here,
is a
so you don't
Sally.
want us to confuse them.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the only one. You can call her Connie.
How about Carol?
Carol, Connie. I bet Connie's from
Connie?
Constance.
Connie? Okay. All right. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC. We've been kind of heavy on Coldplay today. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ethan's a little bit of a moody guy. He's going on his, he got married last year and they delayed their honeymoon. So he leaves tomorrow on his honeymoon.
Oh.
So he's sort of feeling the vibe.
Where's
you
he
know?
going?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Oh.
You're not supposed to ask people where they go on their honeymoon.
Might just be going to Terre
Ask
Haute.
them when they come back where they've been.
So,
Florida.
Florida.
So we are here at the 65th annual Decorator Show House. And it's it's all put on by the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild. And it's something that Beth and I did. Like we used to do the sneak peek where you'd go in before and then you'd come back and see the finished
Constant
thing.
Vincent's joined it.
Hold
but
on,
Pat,
hold on, Danny.
that's known as breaking and entering.
Okay, just
It's
calm.
not visiting the night before.
So that was a way. It was just called Sneak Peek. It was over one weekend, and it was just kind of cool because you could see what it was like. Then you'd go back. So again, as Denny said, they don't do that any longer. So we are joined by Constant
Constance.
Vincent,
Vincent.
Yeah. And I'm looking, and you're a designer.
Yes, I am.
And you have a chair on your card. Tell us about that.
That
About the chair.
the chair.
About the chair. It's on her card.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, you could put anything. You could have
Sure.
a vase, but why a chair?
So that is one of my favorite chair designs. It's mid-century modern.
Interesting.
It actually is a little prior to mid-century. It's more of not
Constance, he's glazing over right now.
I know,
Fascinating.
so fascinating, right? I
Did
gave
you
all
ever
the details.
consider a love seat or a sofa?
No, so that is a quick sketch. I had to do that in design
Okay.
school. We had to do
Very
like
nice.
3-minute sketches of things, and I have just a notebook full, and I just saw that, and I love it.
So is this your first year, 5th year, 10th year,
This is actually my 8th year.
8th year?
Yeah,
Well, thank you very much for providing your skill
yeah,
and help raise money.
absolutely.
So that's great.
Yeah.
So tell us about your space.
So my space is the lower level
Oh
lounge.
my God, everyone loves
It's our
that.
favorite.
Thank you.
We love it so
Thank
much.
you. So the work that went into it, we did select new carpeting, but one of the features of the room that's super cool that was already there is a wood wall, and the wood wall is actually the front face of bleachers. So at school
We gave you all that
in the
credit.
gym you
Yeah.
fold the bleachers up. I wish I could take credit for
Yeah.
something that
Do you have
I-
any? Does the owners have any idea where what school those bleachers came
We don't
from?
know what school it came from, but we know they came from a Nike store.
Oh,
From a Nike store.
They were on the
Remember?
walls
Oh
at-
yeah.
do you
Nike
remember
store.
they did have bleachers
Yep.
on the walls
Yep.
of the Nike stores? Oh,
And they are now
that's
here.
cool.
Yeah.
I love the idea, and that's inspiring to many people to
Yeah.
think what you could do with things like that.
Yeah.
With bleachers. Is that
Yeah.
one of the coolest things you've ever seen when it
So
comes to
cool.
creativity?
So cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's really neat. I mean, it's a great feature because on the other side of the wall you have bookcases from one end to the other. So it's a really good balance
That's
to
a very
balance
good
that
balance.
bookshelf wall.
I like the pulls on the drawer, and when I asked you about them earlier, you said they're from Brizo.
Yes.
Brizo is a faucet company. That's part of Delta. So
Yes.
I didn't even know they were making those type of pulls. They are
do.
really
well. Those
cool.
poles match the suite of whatever
Oh, I
faucets
gotcha.
and shower heads that you'd like to put.
I'm going to mess
in
with
your
Pat just a
spaces.
minute. Do you
Yeah.
know what Brizo is?
Yeah.
Okay. Brizo is the goddess, the Greek goddess of water and flow. And
I
so
thought it
when
was a gum.
Brizo gum?
Brizo gum. So anyway, really well done.
Good, no?
Well done.
Thank you.
That caught me off guard. I thought, I know that style, and then all of a sudden I figured out it was Brizo.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for
and,
you.
And Brizo and Delta generously donated
Aren't they the best?
every faucet, everything, all the knobs, all the things. Yeah.
I can't remember whether it was Cheryl that was telling me the new plating, when it looks like that it is brass or whatever, not necessarily brass, but it's so much more durable. It holds up to the cleansers and everything. So the plumbers love it because they don't get blamed for staining their stuff. But
Right.
Good
Yeah.
choices. Good choices.
You know, what's become, I think, kind of big in the world of decorator show homes is the lighting fixtures. I think the fixtures have become just such a part of. You never really paid attention to what was going on the ceiling, truly,
Right.
but the fixtures have become a piece of art,
Yes.
and that's what you've done too. I mean,
yeah,
fixtures.
and those we have 3 overhead fixtures. There was lighting already there, but I dressed it up with some lighting from Ferguson, and it is the Kohler Jabot.
Jabot, you
in
say?
green.
Wow.
Yes. Say that a million times fast.
Chabot.
Jabot. J-A-B-O-T.
Wow. Chabot.
Jabot. Jabot.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is the, I have not been down in the basement because someone has to stay here and run this show.
Absolutely.
In older homes, Dan, I'll ask you this question: what's the height of the ceiling in there?
Normally just under 8 feet, but sometimes it depends on. It could be as low as 7 feet.
Does it feel spacious?
It does. This is just under 8 feet.
Okay.
I have a large painting at the very end of my room, and it is 6 feet by 8 feet, and it does sort of kind of graze the ground a little bit by
Okay.
an inch or so.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Did you commission the painting, or did
I did not. So
Okay.
there is a great artist, Kathy Williams, out of the Stutz. I had already kind of planned my room, and I was walking through on a first Friday, and I saw her painting, and I knew that would be the painting in there. It is not framed; it's on canvas, so it is
I like that.
flexible-ish. We don't want to, tear the paint or crack the paint, but it's hanging by grommets, and it does fold a little bit onto
I
the
can't
floor.
remember what the painting is. It like the Rebecca of Sunnybrook girl, or what is the
No,
picture?
it is called Olive U, and it's a few birds enjoying a martini.
Of
And
course.
I
mean,
missed
as
that
they do.
one.
Perfect.
As they
Really
do.
cool.
Yeah.
You're going to love it down there in that basement. It really is comfortable. It really is. So all of the stuff that is brought in, does the owner of a decorator show house, do they get to pick and choose if they want to keep something, or does everything
Absolutely.
then leave when this is shut down
If
after
they
Mother's
would
Day?
like to purchase it, they definitely can. There are a couple of things that I have bought and left, so they can have those kind of updated. And I will say that the homeowner really wanted the coffee table, but I'm taking it.
Oh,
I'm already making
Wow.
space for it in my living
Nothing
room.
like
'cause I
making
fell in
friends
love
on
with
your
it,
job.
Right? I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yours.
that's going
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
So where do you work out of? Do you have a studio somewhere?
Out of my home.
Out of your home?
Yes. Yeah.
And
yeah.
you do more commercial or more residential?
I'm all residential.
All residential.
Mhm.
Well, that's great. So if somebody comes in and they would like you have your cars down there.
I do. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for spending a little time with us. You wanna
Thank
get-
you.
And she has
This
a
was so
barcode
nice.
on her thing. This is so.
I do have a little
attention.
QR code.
You know, I was so
Yeah.
taken by the chair, I did not notice the
Yeah.
barcode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinated.
Before we go, but before we let you go,
Yes.
one thing: is there any little nugget that people could miss if they don't look hard in your space?
I have 3 paintings from Joni Johnson. She was one of the founders of the Talbot Street Art Fair.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
she passed in the 80s, but she is an institution in this town. And 2 of her paintings are at the White House in their permanent collection.
No way.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh!
Yes.
Had no
so
idea.
you will see a couple of hers, and there is a food dog that has someone's pet remains inside. I bought it at a thrift store,
Somebody sold their dog's ashes.
and yeah,
Oh my
I started
gosh.
cleaning it, and I shook out
Nothing
the
says
ashes.
I love you, Pedro.
Okay.
Like
And as
That's
a family,
awesome.
we put them all back, and whoever's little pet is also enjoying.
Oh,
show
that's
house.
You know,
awesome.
So
That's
try to
awesome.
find which one it
Amazing.
might be.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
kind of really want to party with you.
She's so
I
fun,
think
isn't
it's
she?
like-
hey,
yeah,
in
I-
the next house, I've got an Uncle Wally, and we've got him in ashes. You want me to give you that?
I mean, let's do
Urns
something
are
fun with
beautiful.
them.
That could
right?
be-
Places.
That's a new side business.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashes for display.
Freshen up the relatives right here. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you
Oh,
so much. I
Constance, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
We're coming
Thanks,
right
buddy.
back
Thank
with
you.
more 93 WIBC.
Oh my.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back. We are here in our final 15 minutes here, 20 minutes of being here at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's Decorator Show House and Gardens that just got underway yesterday.
You have really
And,
improved with that.
Thank you very much. I try to,
He's
by the
read it
time I
12
get to the last segment,
It's
I
been 3 hours.
try to read that. Try to read that.
You don't deserve Allison. She had everything laid out, spelled out, and everything, and then you're like a deer in the headlights. Your first day on radio. I hope you appreciate that.
I'm not
young
sure what
lady.
your point is.
Your point.
And you know what?
is-
And quite honestly,
Part of
Danny,
his charm.
quite honestly,
Uh-oh.
you just think because you're here that you're an automatic for the Terenia Society. That's not true.
Oh,
you may
boy.
not make the Terenia Society.
Is
It's
There's
a-
an interview process.
Is there any training?
No training. You should know it coming into it. You should be a
This-
loyal, devout, it's in your heart, Terenia,
Terenia,
right? Terenia lover.
or the wishbone. We also know.
I'm gonna call it the wishbone.
We notice the
A
wishbone.
little more casual with it.
Yeah.
Never heard of it, and I think it's time to
So
make.
what are you doing? Hanging out with the wishbones.
Yeah.
That is a powerful flower. It is probably will allow it takes the most shade.
That's
Is it-
fantastic. This is
and
right
it's
up
a-
my
And they're
alley.
beautiful.
Is it used
Very
by witches? Is
I
it
don't
is it a
know.
witch's
I don't
flower?
know anything about
Dude,
it.
you
Well,
are-
then you're going to
Hey,
start a society and
no,
you don't know anything
you
about it.
That's why we need to
you
start
are
it.
embarrassing yourself. You're asking questions that you should already know. It's a secret society.
I was asking Terry. She knew the secret.
I knew the secret. I just don't know about it, and that's why this flower needs attention and
That's
love
right. And awareness.
support.
And you're never going to be a wishbone, pal.
Broken heart. Count me
Wishbone.
out.
Wishbones.
Wishbone,
Can't wait till we get
wishbone.
wait till we get the gear.
Or the theme song.
You're going to get chevrons on the shoulder. You
It's
know?
going to be so fun.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait. I'm going to make Torino halos for our heads.
Did you? Can you spell it?
Torino.
Terenia.
Torino. T is an E. R. E.
Yeah, this is quite
Iania. Torino.
I think you have too many letters there for
Is
something.
there?
Torenia.
Oh, O.
And I will say I had to Google it twice to figure that out.
Torino. So it's like Toro.
Toro.
Torino.
It's like tortellini,
Tortellini.
the pasta.
Or the garden.
Like tornado. All the tours.
Tor-
I'm excited about the society, and we're ready to sign you up.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
You know, probably we should roll it out. When will we be at Keystone?
Actually, in a couple weeks for Mother's Day
A couple weeks.
weekend.
Mother's Day. I think that's when we start signing people up for the Trinia Society.
Hey, just so you all are aware, remember, downtown Indy, next Saturday, it's the mini marathon. So all of us going downtown, just be careful.
Do they
And
go up north from Meridian?
Yes, it.
comes-
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
You're thinking
I'm thinking
Monumental.
of the Monumental.
I don't know where it goes, but I'm guessing there will still be some streets blocked off if you're coming from the west or you're coming from the south. I don't know, but just
Gotta go
everybody
west
going
towards the track,
downtown.
right? Yeah.
There may be some. It's next week, and that's the kickoff of May, and we love it. It's right here, right now.
There you go. I had something very important to say, and now I have forgotten.
Is it about the
Oh, you
Tornado?
know, I want to talk about Greg Ferrybach and the money that is raised by the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild will support Denny. First of all, the mental health. You're
It's
supposed
still
to say Sandra.
Oh, Sandra Eskenazi. I'm sorry.
Yep. And also the Gregory S. Ferrybach Center that helps employment for college students with physical disabilities. So Ferrybach, we grew up together, and so I had one last story. I actually have a lot of stories, but
Are we going to get mail about this one?
no.
Okay.
But I was in trouble again with the city, so we were at code enforcement at their office working on something. I kind of forget what I did. And so we drove separate. So I went in, and a contractor had parked in the handicap space. So Ferrybach just pinned him in.
Just blocked him in so he couldn't get out.
Yep. Came in, and then we were sitting in the waiting room waiting for the director of code enforcement to get me out of whatever I was in. Probably something really important, like a dumpster or something. And so the contractor came in and said, "Hey, someone's got my vehicle blocked." So Ferrybach went out there, and so I went in. They called us. I went in, and they go, "Hey, where's Greg?" I said, "He's out teaching a contractor a lesson about parking."
In the handicap.
And the guy from Code Enforcement goes, "Oh no,
But I bet you what, that contractor never
never do that
parked in
again."
handicap again.
You know what? That is revenge because if you need that space and you see some knucklehead parking,
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
know what? Those spaces, because the van spaces,
the door has to open.
They
up.
have the opens for the doors, and that's how Craig gets out of his vehicle. So that poor guy.
I tell you what, he's fought for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he
Sounds
has.
like, and been
that's
very
the-
successful.
You know, that's the law that he practices is disability, and he works all over the country.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Good for
knew.
him.
I just remember him when I was on the mayor's construction action team. He would come and testify. So well spoken. I mean, you can just see the guy's smarter than Pat Sullivan.
He's not that smart.
He is too. He really is. I didn't know he went all over the United States though.
Yep.
Cool.
But
Yep.
anyway, he's doing a good thing, and the folks here are certainly trying to support that.
Yeah.
And they haven't given up on the mental health aspect too. I mean, Pat, they're still these funds are divided up, and I can't remember if it's 10%, 90%. But the point is that they've taken them under their wing here with the ladies, and that's pretty cool.
All right. So the Decorator Show House is open until 6:00 today, and then open. Is it? Did we decide it's closed on Monday?
Closed on Monday,
Close on Mondays.
11 to,
Sorry.
like, starts at 11 on
Mine.
Tuesdays through.
So Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 6, and then Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 7. You can get your tickets at columbusindie.org.
Is that where you can also buy tickets for the special other events?
Yes, and all more details about all the events too. They have a lot this year, which is kind of cool.
So many
Yeah.
cool things. Yoga and mahjong. You said that was full.
I
Yeah.
kind of like the Friday, May 1st, the Passport to Wine, a guided tasting tour.
Kind of fun.
You misspelled it. It's kind
Yeah.
of guided tasting.
Not kind of into the yoga. I'm kind of a Pilates guy. And then Tuesday, May 5th, the art of charcuterie.
Yeah. We love our charcuterie boards.
Who would ever think? I mean, we've had a class on that. Oh, do you know how to make like little roses out of salami?
I've learned by taking the salami and putting it in a cup.
Oh yeah.
And then, is
Yeah.
that right? Is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah, you make
take
a little
the slices
rose.
of salami at one after another, just on top of each other. Remove the cup. You got a rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy what they can do.
I know it. People love it. And we love learning.
All I remember is the Three Stooges: salami, bologna. Remember when they were?
Ah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just saying. You grew up. You grew up in the 50s and 60s. You know your Three Stooges.
You do, that's for sure. All right, we're going to come right back with our final segment. It's the speed round.
Oh boy.
Of course, we have a bad phone connection, so we
We got
yeah.
some text message questions.
Oh,
too.
you do? Oh, great. All right, the speed round through text messages. That's coming up next. 93 WIBC. We have come to the final segment. We have time is short, but we are here. The speed round brought to you by
Thompson Furniture and Mattress. They're in Columbus, Indiana. Great pricing on Lazy Boy. Indiana-made Smith Brothers furniture, mattresses made in Indiana. Maintenance-free outdoor furniture. Pat Lickey here. It's free delivery up to 75 miles. It's ThompsonFurniture.net.
Who's ready for the speed round?
We're ready.
I think we all
All
are.
right, what do we have, Allison?
First question: why do you guys prefer fescue over the Kentucky bluegrass?
Kentucky bluegrass has fallen out of favor because it's slow to germinate, so the starting process is 14 to 28 days, and for the attention span of the American people to continue to care for that and water it. And then there's a lot of diseases with Kentucky blue. The turf-type tall fescue, deeper roots, easier to grow, more drought-resistant, bada bing, winter.
But the only winter chicken dinner, but it browns out in the wintertime where Kentucky
No.
Blue does not.
That's not true.
Well, it does in my yard,
Well, you're in where are you, in Carmel?
Westfield.
Okay. you're too far north.
Wow.
Second question.
That didn't go well. Okay.
I have a rose bush that I have to replant at my house. It was my grandmother's and is supposedly 150 years old, so no pressure.
That is so awesome.
What's the best way to transport it? What soil should
Transport
you
it
use?
I hate
or
question.
transplant? Is it transplanting it or porting it?
Replant.
It couldn't be a peonies. It
So,
couldn't be something easy.
Did they? They've already taken it up, I guess, huh? Well, let's just
She
pretend
says she
they have.
wants to, right? She
Okay.
wants
she wants to.
All right. The best time to do that would be probably in the fall, but if you have to take it now, take a lot of dirt with it. If you have to do it during the growing season after it's leafed out, then the hole needs to be twice the size of the ball that they've taken. Make sure you use biotone in there. Don't overwater it, but don't let it get too dry either. All right? Come on, Grandma. Dear Lord,
Don't
please
die.
let Grandma's rose make it.
Oh my goodness, it would be awful.
It's a lot of pressure.
150 years
Hey,
old.
A
That's
special
why I always recommend don't buy a tree for someone who passed away.
Yeah. Special
Then the
thank you to
tree
Cheryl
dies.
Smith. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, thank you. Everyone come out to the Decorator Show Home. And guess what? Abdul's coming up next, 93 WIBC.